the building, man. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing, man? It is your boy West Coast, and I am here with the three amigos of Cowboys Talk Football, man. And we is live in the building, man. We are live on the man. This is the I Can't Sleep Cowboys, man. You already know. It's a bunch of you Cowboy fans that's on the highways and byways all around the United States. There's a bunch of Cowboys up that's right now sitting on the toilet about to take number two. It's a whole bunch of Cowboys doing some bum-ass security jobs right now. And you like, man, what the hell am I going to do for the next 3 hours? Well, I got you covered for at least an hour and a half. You feel me? Want to know why? Because I'm a real-ass Cowboy fan, and I got you, man. But and guess what I did? The three amigos, man. The three amigos of Cowboy Talk. We are here. I got Offset. I got Takeoff, man. I even got what the boy Offset, Takeoff, and then Quavo. Got them all in the building, man. And say, man, I'm your boy West Coast, man. You already know where it is. You're watching right here on West Coast Cowboy, and you're also watching on Boss Cowboy Sports. Send me your thing. I could probably get it in, even though we're live. I'll try. And you're gonna be watching on Boss Cowboy Sports in about 2 seconds when he inboxes me the passcode. And then we're also shout out to
we live, bro. We good.
Oh, we good? Okay, good. Okay, good. Hey, so shout out to everybody that's on Boss Cowboy Sports too. Appreciate y'all. Sorry about that. Didn't try to. I just wanted to make sure y'all didn't get forgetting. You know what I'm talking about? Because y'all some very important folks. You feel me? And shout out to all the folks that's gonna be watching on Henny DeMoore's new channel that he just got up. Hey, Henny, let them know that new channel, the new name where they gotta go sub at, bro.
Yeah, man, go check out Henny DeMoor on YouTube, man. HENNYTHEMOOR.
Hey, this is what I'm gonna do, man. I got a stop the run ball hat. Stop the run hat. I stop the damn run hat. I ain't said it enough times. Stop the damn run for the 21st person. For the 21st person who subs. You just gotta be the 21st person. For the 21st person, I got you. All right, but yo, man. Hey, and then we got Boss Cowboy in the building, man. What's up with your boss, man?
Man, what's going on with it, big dog?
Oh man, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. This is the end all of my day, man. So I'm chilling. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard that, man. So hey, man, you guys already know what it is. We're gonna do the same thing we did last night, but this night we got a little spin to it. I ain't gonna leave it up there too long, but as you can see, we got a call-in line.
Oh man, let's do that. Can't wait to do that. Can't wait. Freestyle, baby.
We got a call-in line. We got a call-in line tonight, man. So by popular request, we got the call-in line. You feel me? So that means if y'all want to call in, ask some questions yourself, your boy West Coast got you. Don't trip. I got you. You feel me? And if you want to call in off of Boss Cowboy Sports, you can call in too. Hey, this is what I want to do. When you call in, the only thing I ask is that you let us know where you're watching from. Give the home page that you're watching from a little shout out. And Boss Cowboy, slide over to the right just a little bit. But right there, perfecto. You know what I'm saying? So shout out. So hey man, let's give some special shout out to some people in the building real quick. I got my boy Tremar Clark in the building. And hey man, this is the last opportunity you have to win the CD Lamb autograph card. CD Lamb autograph card. And this is what I'm gonna do. The top star giver or the top super chatter. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a dang if it's on West Coast. I don't give a dang if it's on Boss Cowboy. If you're the top super chatter on West Coast or Boss Cowboy Sports, you're gonna go home with an autographed CD Lamb card. Look at that. And this is actually a card that he held in his hand. Probably had a little sweat on it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're into that, it's probably got a little mucus on there for you. You know what I'm saying? But don't trip. No matter what, West Coast got you, and he got his autograph right there. Top star giver is going home with it. I see Terrence Collins in the building. I'm gonna ask. Be on your best behavior tonight. You already know what it is, baby. Hey, man, Carter Durham, what's up with you? Hey, I got 52 people in the building on West Coast Cowboy. Only 2 people didn't actually say what's up to me. So I need all y'all to say what's up. And then I need everybody right now. I don't give a damn what platform you're on. I need you. The Cowboys have 5 Super Bowl rings, right? I need you to think of 5 destinations right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, bam. Now I need every single person to share the content. If you're on Boss Cowboy Sports, share that YouTube link at the bottom with 5 people right now, 5 Dallas Cowboy fans right now. And then I need you, and if you're on West Coast Cowboy Facebook or YouTube, I need you to do the same, right? And then guess what? Because we're winning the goddamn Super Bowl this year, I need you to think of one guy who absolutely hates the Cowboys, because I love it when it's haters in here, and I want you to send one to a hater. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie to you. I just kick a little better when it's a little salt in the pot. That's just me. You feel me? I cook a little better when it's a little salt in the pot, if you get what I mean. You feel me? So let's go, man. Let me give a little shout-outs real quick. Then we'll give a couple shout-outs, and then we're going to dip and move. You feel me? What's up with you, OG Donald Holmes? What's up with you, sir? I'm going to give you a little special. I'm going to give you a special little sound effect.
Smoke weed every day.
Because we do. Yeah, you feel me? What's up with you, Teresa? I appreciate you sliding in. Hit that star button. Quebec Sales. Appreciate you, Paul Roy. What's up with you, Regina? I see you, Tamara. I appreciate you. Tamara was the first person that said, what's up with you? And I know for a fact I'm saying your name wrong. So I'm going to ask you to put it phonetically in the comment box because you're too important for me to be saying it wrong as many people as watching tonight. So put it in there phonetically for me, please. Carter, what's up with you, my boy Carter? I'm about to slide over to Boss Cowboy. I got you, boss. Boss, I ain't gonna lie, you got some crazy. You need to talk to your folks about these goddamn names. Like, come on now. Okay, there we go. We got some regular ones now. We got Sadiq Charles in the building. We got Antoine Swain in the building. We got Philomena Nippa Ajik in the building. What's up?
Yeah, and then I see my boy Life Crazy in the building. And then OG Antoine, I see you, big dog. What's up, big dog? Hey, and then Philly. He said, Boss Hog, what up, man? What's going on, big dog? And I was just dick with Charles, mama. Day Walker, what's up, my brother? And Day Walker be keeping it all the way real. Life's crazy. He said, hit that like, guys. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, everybody that's in the building, definitely hit them likes, man. Make that a habit when you come in the building, man. Hit them old likes.
Hey, and then on the side over here, I got old Lucky Johnson in the building. What's up with your boy? I got Buddha 1990. Jones, what's up with your boy?
That boy Buddha in the building. I ain't heard from you, dog.
I don't know. If that's Buddha in the building, you need to hit, hey, man. Say, man. Hey, listen to me, man. It's about that time of the season, man. It's about that time of the year we need to start putting in these parlays, man. Stop playing around, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Come on. Hey, you know how your bookie getting his feelings around this time of year because you ain't called. I ain't called him in a couple months. Look, Buddha, let me tell you this, Buddha. I'm sorry, okay? I don't do baseball, babe. I can't do it, man. I just can't bet on baseball. But come football, you know you're going to be my best friend again. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
You feel me, Buddha? You know we love you, Buddha. We know we love you around football season, man.
All right, man. We gave Buddha enough press, man.
We gave him love. Okay, whatever. Hey, there we go. Sydney Green, what's up with you, Carter? I see you. Did we miss anybody? 805.
No, man. I see Florida Cowboys. Some new people keep jumping in. Deshaun Taylor, what's going on, big dog?
Deshaun Taylor, what's up?
Aaron Lewis, he always throwing up the yoga flames, bro. Appreciate it.
Bang, bang, bang. Appreciate you, my boy. All right, so yo, man, so we got a call-in line that's gonna get cracking. We got a call-in line that's gonna get cracking in about. We got a call-in line that's gonna get cracking in about 20 minutes. About 20 minutes. I'm gonna let the panel. I'm gonna let my guys. I'm gonna let my cousins. I'm gonna let my Cowboy cousins. Had a first jab at it first. Let me know what they wanted to see. Boss Cowboy, you did text me today, and you did ask me in particular to look at the offensive line. So if you want me to speak.
The tackles
in particular, shout out to my boy Terrence Steele, who did show us some love at the end of practice. Just came through and just shook hands and do an autograph for me. Shakes hands, so appreciate you, bro. But tackle-wise, shout out to boom, shout out to my boy Terrence. Thanks for staying. All right, so tackles, Tyron Smith had I ain't going to say he had a better day, but there wasn't no really splash as far as Mike Parsons, as far as it was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? As far as it was yesterday. Terrence Steele had a couple good stalemates. Him and Doran Swanson had a little, you know what I'm saying? Had a cool little stalemate once or twice. 1.5, I say. It's hard for me to really judge because I feel like these offensive linemen, they're not really putting their hands on guys the way defense can really do that. Why? Because when they have pads on, you can't pancake anybody out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I was giving, Tyron Smith a little credit from yesterday. I was like, I wonder how that's going to be when he actually put pads on. But just as far as shirts and symbols and dudes running around, the tackles look faster. Tyron Smith looked like he had a smile on his face when he was leaving practice. Rather than what he had in his face. So I would assume he had himself a better day. But tackles, I think August 1st, man, I'll be able to tell you the Tyron Smith and what this really is. That's when the passes are going to come on, and that's when I think you're going to see a different degree. Other than that, man, they look athletic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I appreciate it, yeah.
No problem. Let me turn this fan on real quick.
Hey, and they say they can't hear you, man, so I turn me down some. You can turn you up.
Can you hear me now? All right, here we go. What's up with you, Sarah? All right, how does it sound now, though? How's it sound now? Hey, I appreciate you guys for letting me know. What's up, Matthew? Let me turn it down to my headphones. That's why I probably.
They say they can only hear the video.
Boom.
They say the video audio is loud.
All right, how's it now? Appreciate you, Terrence. Appreciate you, my boy.
Y'all just chill with us and help us get this right. It's all good. We live. Hey,
all right,
man,
there we go. My bad. I forgot.
They say you perfect now, dog.
Yeah, your boy
so
hit.
Mickey Cox said perfect, and then Antoine said loud and clear.
Hey,
good. Let's rock.
I'm gonna give a how about them Cowboys to the technical squad?
How about them Cowboys?
Appreciate you, my boy. Let's go.
Chat.
Hey,
that chat got us right. That chat.
Ashante on the Super Sat just sent 1999.
Ooh, appreciate you, my boy. Let me give you this little real quick.
Yeah, we pay. Yeah, we pay.
Appreciate you, my boy. You the top star giver so far. Appreciate you. Good God. Let's go. All right, so it looks like everything is perfect. Appreciate you. Hey, man, I had a rookie mistake. Hey, listen, I promise you when the helmets and shoulder pads be better, you'll get a better West Coast. I promise you. Just bear with me. But go ahead, Henny, man. Go ahead and shoot your question, man, before we get to this call-in line, man. Let these guys get on here and ask their questions as well. What you got for me, big dog?
Okay, because you were telling me they were running a bunch of 12 personnel. Who was the second tight end?
The second tight end that was getting a lot of run was your boy Ferguson, 48. If it's 40, he has a weird number. Because you know what I'm saying? Whenever I see it, I always think he's a running back or a fullback. But Ferguson's getting play. But I'm gonna tell you this also. The tight end is going to be that second tight end position is currently a competition because finally Jeremy Sprinkle, who is just like a monstrosity of a man who running down the field, running very fast at you, catching a football, is finally starting to do things that I thought that he could do too. So don't sleep on my boy Jeremy Sprinkle. And then the other dude, McCoon, to be honest with you, all your tight ends are actually looking fairly good because they're getting the ball. Like they're throwing the ball to a lot of tight ends. So tight ends are catching the footballs. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of passes to, outside receivers and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, that might be because of the obvious situations. You know what I'm saying? But, outside of a post, that's about as far as they're, throwing the ball deep. And then as far as anything else, your tight ends, you're running a lot of 12 personnel still to this day, which means, in my opinion, it makes me feel like I'm hoping that when pads come on, you're going to see these guys running the football a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick, man, I got two big super chats. Day Walker Bun with the $25, man. Appreciate you. Say fire show last night.
Appreciate you, my boy.
On West Coast, two realest wizards on YouTube, bro. I appreciate that, Day, and we know.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you, my boy. Appreciate you, my boy. Let me see.
Yeah. My boy go hard, man. I always like rocking with West Coast. It's
hey,
easy.
And shout out to my boy Hassan with the 1200. Appreciate you, my boy.
And then Mucho Boomin said, "Don't want the card, just showing love, boss man. Been grinding today. Salute, big. Man.
Hold up. I got some. Hold up. God dang it. Who's that young man that hit that 25 real quick? Because I got to give him a little. Hold up. I got to give him a little glory.
I want me some glory.
Oh yeah, you getting some.
Appreciate it, fellas.
And
then, man.
Hold up.
Man.
And then I got
for the content.
And then I got a little boats and hoes for my boy Mucho because he booming. You dig?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I appreciate it, man. We definitely grinding. Let's get it, man.
Yes, sir. I got to take care of him. Got to take care of him. So, yeah, man. So that's why I say, like, offensive line, I know that has been something that, Cowboy fans want to really.
No, you were talking about tight end, big dog.
I know, but I just want to finish this on offensive line.
Cool.
Just to finish off offensive line, give the pads, like offensive line, defensive line. Defensive line, you're going to see speed. Offensive line, you're going to see guys going backwards, or you're going to see guys getting between them and then putting their hands up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, the offensive line, give your boy, give him to the pads, come on, and then we'll really, really, really go detail into them offensive line. But go ahead. Next one.
Yeah, we was talking about the tight ends, and you was basically saying that they was getting the ball. So I want to kind of go back to that because the thing you talked about, Ferguson was tight end 2.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, how is he looking? Is he looking athletic? Because, see, that's one of the things that was obvious is that he's not fast, but he's a good football player. So did you see that? Do you see – I saw good hips, not an athlete, great hands. What are you seeing?
He looks like Dalton Schultz maybe 2 years ago. I will say this. No, because Dalton Schultz has been in the league how many years now?
He been in the league a while, but I ain't want to.
No. That's a compliment because I think that Ferguson is better than Dalton Schultz his rookie year. He looks better. He looks better than Dalton Schultz. You know what I'm saying? Like there's times where Dalton, if you're across the field, he'll make a play and you will think that it was Dalton Schultz. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about these tight ends, man, they catch the freaking football. And also, shout out to my boy Shante real quick. I got you real quick. I saw you over there. I'm going to give you a sound effect. Let me give you a little bossa nose. I got you, my boy. But, yeah, so, you know, the tight ends, man, one thing I say about the tight ends is there's not a lot of huge differentiation from these guys right now on the tight ends. And I will say they're all getting opportunities. I will say the tight end room is going to be the hardest room for the Cowboys to cut down. That's what I would say. You know what I'm saying?
Now, you talked about Sprinkle looking better because I know you was high on Sprinkle last year in terms of his athleticism and you was high on his size. But is it a situation where the tight ends are learning the offense better? Because honestly, I think that was Schultz's advantage, bro. It's the fact that he been in the offense and they made Dak and him very intuitive on seeing the defense the same way and picking out those holes in the zone. They have great anticipation in Kellen Moore's system. Do you think it's the fact that they probably been in this offense a while, or do you think they're just more comfortable, or do you think that this is where our offense seemed to be trying to really target 12 as a weapon?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think opportunities, if you just have the opportunities, like you have more opportunities to do better. You know what I'm saying?
So you think it's kind of like confidence.
So I think one is opportunities. One, like when you're out there passing, when you're out there doing these plays, you know there's a legitimate chance that Dak is going to throw you the ball, right? Right. Like I think that's one of the. I am not about to sit up here and try to create no list of good things on Amari Cooper's not here because the list is very short. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I will say this that is the advantage, I would say, of not having Amari Cooper here is because, these tight ends are benefiting from those targets, and they're getting a lot of targets, and they're catching the ball. So it's like if you're Dak Prescott and you need reps on your rep, or you're going to throw the ball to someone you know is going to catch the ball. But I will say this real quick, before it slips my mind. Number 6, Houston had himself a practice today, wide receiver.
You liking Houston, huh,
yeah,
man?
He had himself. Did I talk about him yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. 2 days in a row. There you go. He made himself a really nice play. Playing on the outside too. Somebody, Henny, give me his size and stats and stuff like that because he was on the outside when he made both plays that I liked.
Man, you keep bringing up Henny,
Full government?
Huh?
What's the boy full government? I know his last name Houston.
Man, I 2 days in a row you would think West Coast would know now. But, hey, man, I'm going to tell you, though, that's West Coast just being honest with y'all, man. This is a brand-new team. I'm on Google like the rest of y'all. Yeah, you mean.
Yeah, I may say. Listen,
yeah, you mean.
Oh,
I was saying that, yeah.
Go ahead.
Dennis Houston, number 3.
Number 3. No, it was 6.
Oh, that's the Corey Robinson.
6 on offense.
Yeah, that's the Corey Robinson.
6 on offense.
Yeah, that's the Corey Robinson.
I may not have got his name wrong, but I know you know me. I identify people by numbers. Make a play in the regular season, and I will remember I got your name all day.
Yeah, that's the Corey Robinson out of Wake Forest. He had 1,000 yards receiving last year in school.
Yes, him. 6.
Yeah, he
outside.
Hard.
Yeah, he nice. You know what I'm saying? Now, he gives me Lance Lenore vibage. You know what I'm saying? Like every year there's a kid that like last year was my John V. Johnson. You already know, number 81. That was my boy, man. I just knew John Vay was gonna do it, man. I don't know what he's doing right now in his life. I'm gonna Google him after when I get off this. Matter of fact, but yeah, for man. Real. Like
he had some though.
He did, man. He just couldn't catch the ball in the game.
Yeah, bro. And if he would have caught the ball,
and they gave him opportunity too.
Man, he would have took one to the house.
Yeah, and it's like that is one. And I'm gonna tell you guys like this. That is one reason why these young receivers will love to play with Dak, because if you are a young receiver or not even just Dak, but Kellen Moore, if you're a young receiver, bro, you're going to get opportunities because they're dishing. They're not like I think this is something I should say. CeeDee Lamb is your number 1, but when you're out there in practice, it does not look like that. Why? Because he does not get an X amount of target. He gets the same amount of targets as everybody else. So I don't know how that's going to translate in the game. But I'm just saying, I remember when Dez Bryant was, and I'm just saying this, listen, I can't go back to these years, and I'm not trying to bring up Dez, but I'm bringing up Dez because that's what I remember, right? I remember going to training camp, right? And even in training camp, I remember Dez being clearly the number 1 dude, like him always making the plays and the touchdowns, always doing this, always doing this, always doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the offense, bro. Like, Dez was always, and I'm saying, bro, like, you're not going to get that with CeeDee Lamb. So listen to me. CeeDee Lamb, and Amari Cooper said something. Amari Cooper, I love Amari Cooper. Now that he away from the Dallas Cowboys, he's just talking all types of truth. Oh, he got them Cole Beasley vibes to him, right? He get away and start talking all types of truth, right? Listen, he said that he feels that CeeDee Lamb is the guy and can be the guy if Kellen Moore basically decides to give him the ball, right? To feed him the ball. Well, man, I'm telling you this right now at practice. I do not see CeeDee Lamb getting an overt amount of targets. What I see is, and I'm telling you, both passes that number 6 caught were from Dak. Both of them were.
And just to add on to your point about what Amari Cooper said, Michael Gallup doubled down on it.
I know. And I'm going to tell you this right here. Michael Gallup better watch his mouth, bro, because Michael Gallup, I love you, bro, but I'm going to give you some healthy advice. You is injured right now. You is not in a position to be trying to say, and even if you is right, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you be right that one time and you've been wrong all them other times, and your girl, you listen, bro, just let her believe she right. You know, yeah, feel me? You know what? I'm right, but I was wrong all them other times, so I'm going to let her make it this time. You know what I'm saying? Like, Gallup, you need to close your mouth, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not the way to get you. You know what I'm saying? You're injured, you're not available, and you know what I'm saying? Amari Cooper was clearly a guy that Jerry Jones was not feeling when he left. So some business advice would be to shut your mouth.
And when you think about it, man, because we've been having this discussion about it was probably a business decision to keep Cedric Wilson over Michael Gallup just because of the injury itself. He would have been available to start the season, and he would have been a little bit cheaper, only having one productive season. And he has the versatility that Michael Gallup does. That he can play in the slot, play outside, and he can throw the ball.
Well, yeah, I mean, and that's an excellent point. And then obviously the offense was moving very well without Michael Gallup. Like, to the point, like when he went out, like who missed him? Like nobody cared. Like, and this is no knock. This is no knock. This is no knock at Michael Gallup. You know what I mean? Because Michael Gallup is a good football player. It's just that your point is excellent in terms of Cedric Wilson being a better deal, especially with what they've been preaching with the availability. Like, because see, Michael Gallup is the walking contradiction to your availability speech that you gave on day one. You know, it don't line up. And that's why most people that already keep up with us already know that Jerry Jones is more so taking advantage of the bad PR that was going on Gregory and Lyle.
Facts.
Pounced on it. That's what happened. He pounced on it. It was a 2-day media cycle where Lyle Collins and Gregory was out on Front Street about not being in their training camps. One of them for looking like history repeating itself in Lyle Collins, and the other one natural because he coming off of surgery. But Jerry had to talk about it. But no, that's an excellent point on that receiving. It's one of those things that where it's looking like, and I want to turn this back to you, West Coast, going back to training camp. It looked like to me, CeeDee Lamb and Tolbert, from what I'm seeing on the clips, look like they got some juice. Whether they're getting the ball or not, you can see the juice. It's looking like 3 and 4 in terms of receivers look kind of like suspect. Are you seeing that?
I see it like the CeeDee Lamb CeeDee Lamb has the juice. That's what he is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he is your prototypical first round pick wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at him, he does have that swagger, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is and listen to me, let me phrase this to you guys too. Let me put a caption on when I say this. I am not saying that CeeDee Lamb is not doing his job. What I'm saying is, bro, with you getting rid of Amari Cooper, I should see more freaking passes to CeeDee Lamb. That's all I'm saying. I was expecting to come out here and see the CeeDee Lamb show at training camp. Like them really like last year, bro, like CeeDee every week. One hand catch. Hand catch.
That's a problem,
like, bro, what the hell, man?
That's a problem. Well, see, okay, let's slow this down.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
See,
I'm not getting what I thought I was going to see.
Super big. See, what you're saying is super big and super significant. This is the only thing that maybe, and see, it don't make sense the more and more I think about it, because Mike McCarthy called it third down day, right? Mm-hmm. So third down day is you got to prepare for third and long. Third and long, you should see targets to who? CeeDee Lamb.
Tight ends.
And it was the tight ends.
And it was seam routes up the middle. They was playing the hashes.
But
All
no,
right, so what that's
to the
telling
point.
me is this. This is what I'm hearing. Is system philosophy still ruling?
Yeah, and
It's
that,
not
and I'm gonna tell you guys,
football.
that's
It's
why it
system
explains.
philosophy.
That explains why your tight end's on a $10 million franchise tag too. Like, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I mean, in this offense, as of right now, I think in Kellen Moore's mind, the tight end position is more important than the outside receiver. I'm keeping it real with you.
But man, that's
And
the
I
bull.
can see that. No. Let me. I can see why, because I understand his system. His system is to take what the defense give him, right? So it's also based on space and timing, right? That's his offense. So just the natural lineups, right, and the natural numbers show that, and matchups show that 12 is a better matchup for system football. Usually you gonna have an athlete, especially if it's a base package, where you gonna have an athlete on the stiff, a tight end on a linebacker, or you gonna have zone coverages to where the drops itself or in the intermediate area, and that's a shorter throw for Dak. So all of that space stuff work in a 12 kind of package. You know, but if you so over focus on system, your systems with tight ends will wash out your number ones.
But this is my issue though. We throw the ball too much for this to even be a conversation.
Bro, we're not going away from that. Like I've already bro, I run the damn ball. I'm still yelling it. I'm still wearing hats. But I'm gonna tell you this right here. I feel like listen, we'll know in the past. Come on, go ahead.
Let's listen, because I get what Boss is saying. Like, I understand that that's his system, and you know, in spurts it works, but you know, overall, it makes no sense to be top 10 in pass attempts 3 years in a row and never have a receiver top 10 in targets.
Say that
Time out. Let me hit him. Hold on. You gonna wait. You gonna let me find this goddamn. You gonna let me find this goddamn sound effect. Where it's at? If I can't find it in a minute,
hurry up and find it.
Hold on. I'm gonna just hit him with the I'm gonna just get him in the wrist one right here. Hold on.
I'm so glad that I serve a God who has already fought my battle. Do I have a witness here?
Go ahead, man. Finish.
Please say it again.
Run that back one more time. Hey, listen to me.
Run that back.
Hey, every now and then, people say stuff on this show, and this is a mandatory. I need y'all to put this in the comment box right now. Put this in the comment box. Go ahead, Cuzzo. Go ahead and spit that.
Cuzzo, say it slow too, bro.
Every season that Kellen Moore has been the offensive coordinator, we have finished top 10 in pass attempts. But we have never had a receiver finish top 10 in targets. Matter of fact, CeeDee Lamb was your leading receiver in yards and targets last year. And his targets were only ranked 26th in the league.
Jesus.
Hey, man.
Hold on, man. I'm looking for the damn sound
That's
effect
Colombian
right now.
crack what that boy
Like,
just said.
hold up.
I'm stating facts.
Let it roll. Let it roll.
I can't now. We're going to get copyright. You talking about getting paid. I don't let it roll too fast. We ain't going to get
You can't let it roll too much.
That is counterproductive, because if your best player can never get the ball in their damn hand, what are they out there for?
Oh, man, you got another button for this.
Man, I hate him one more time here.
Do I have a witness here?
So think about it.
What you going through this morning?
My boy said, because I don't know what you're going through this morning. You know what I'm saying?
Now, for real though, you mean to tell me we can throw the ball almost 600 times and your best player cannot get a lion's share of that?
I'm so glad that I serve a God
who has already fought my battles. Come on, man. Boss Cowboy, I need to know, man, when you hear something like that.
I ain't got nothing to say, big dog.
No, you got something to say. I need something to say. I need something to follow up behind that, man.
All right, big dog.
You gotta.
Hey, sometimes stuff just hit you so good that you just want to just marinate in the facts.
Hey, listen.
Don't nobody go in the bathroom for about 45 minutes.
You feel me? Don't nobody go in the bathroom for about 35, 45 minutes, because it's getting funky up in here, you feel me? Like, it's getting straight funky up in here, man. We need it like that. That's ridiculous, bruh.
Bro, that's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. But I'm gonna tell you guys what that really is. I'm gonna tell you what that really is. I'm gonna tell you what that really is. It is one word. It is this word right here. Is the word equality.
Oh, see, I'm finna go. I don't even want to do.
Can we say? Can we say equality?
Spread the wealth.
Equality.
Liberalism.
Equality.
You're liberal.
Equality. It is a.
Hey, I'm not talking politics, y'all.
Listen to me.
I'm just best. This is just a joke. Just a joke.
Listen to me, man. Listen to me. Equality. I believe in equality. I believe in it, right? I believe in it in life. I believe in it in workplace environment. Because equality means that we are all good. We should all be, you know what I'm saying? We should all be treated the same. You know what I'm saying? I believe that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a black man in America. Equality, I love it. For all my people, I love you. I love you. But I'm going to tell you this right here.
Do I have a witness here?
I got to tell y'all something. Equality has no place in the game of football. No
Not
place.
at all.
Not at all. You want to know why? Because in the game of football, in the game of professional sports, this is what's called paid for performance. You feel me? So everybody's not the same, bruh. Everybody's not created the same. Zeke is not created the same. Yes, he got the same hair muscles. He got the same armpit. He got the same nose. He got the same 2 eyes. But I'm telling you this right here. When that boy put his foot on the ground, his feet just do something that my feet don't do, man. I don't know what it is, Boss Cowboy. I'm just saying. Amari Cooper, I'm just saying when he make a left, his left is just different. I'm just saying.
Yeah, man.
I'm just saying when
taking, bro.
I'm just saying. You feel me? Like I just feel like equality has no place in football.
I feel that. And
listen, if equality was something, why Cooper Rush ain't playing as much as Dak Prescott?
Facts. Because I'm gonna tell you guys what equality is. Equality is there isn't a starting quarterback. There's 60 plays. Cooper Rush does 30. Dak does 30. That's what equality is. But you know why there isn't equality in football? Because you know Dak is better. So if you can clearly say that Dak is better than Cooper Rush, then you understand that guess what? Performance dictate what? It dictates pay too. We ain't gonna get in all that. You know what I'm saying?
So you saying it's equality.
It's
system
equality football, bro.
So and you talking about distribution.
The distribution. Like he believes.
And the system, I think the system, what it does is a defense is gonna cater to try to stop the number one threat.
Facts.
Right? So obviously you're gonna bracket Amari, you're gonna stack boxes on Zeke because they are the threats. This offensive system also says when you see the threats, go away from the threats. So that's obviously why in Tampa Bay we didn't run the ball, because the so-called threats was a Donovan Sue and Vita Vea, right?
Facts.
So we went away from the threats.
Facts.
So what happens is that system creates equality, and which then goes away from the common sense of football, which you talking about, which is matchups.
Hold on.
It's crazy. Like this is
finish. Go ahead, bro.
And it's just one of those things to where this is why we need Real Eyes at training camp, because those of us who've been looking for this and sounding the alarm on this know when we see it and what we hearing. The fact that your eyes out there already seeing the 12s and the matchups and the force feeding the tight ends is saying that this is still system football. And let me say this before it happened. CeeDee Lamb is next.
Go ahead, Henny Dog.
But see, I was just gonna follow what Boss was saying, because that is true. Like he does tend to go away from what the challenge is. But this is the thing. Even though a defense tends to try to take away the number one receiver, that doesn't mean that you have to go away from the number one receiver.
You're doing his job. You're doing the defense's job.
They're doing their job.
Yeah.
Because,
but this system does that, right? So yes, Michael Gelkin, no, check me out. So we on the same page, because I see where you're going with it, but I want to make sure we're on the same page on this. So what happened was Michael Gelkin went to Steven and he asked him, he said, hey, you paid Amari like a number one, but his targets was down. And so Steven said, yeah, it really wasn't nothing against Amari. It's our system. And then he elaborated. So what he was talking about was where the defense dictates where the ball goes. And he said this. He said, so if it's a
That's
double
what
over
Cole
here,
Beasley said.
the ball then is going to go over here. So they go away from the double. So that's why you have an inflated Schultz. And that's why I can't fight West Coast when he said in this system, a Schultz is valuable, because and that's what explains your stat, which is amazing, that you top 10 in pass attempts, but your top targets is in the bottom in targets. Yes. That's showing that the distribution of the system is feeding the role players versus feeding the stars. And that's actually exactly what the playmaker talked about. He went at Dallas about this, and he said it's coming in the NFL now. He said you have now in this current NFL role players versus stars. And he said it's because they're trying to get these boy wonders like Kellen Moore. Mm-hmm. That's what he was referring to, like Kellen Moore, right? And that's what we looking at. So Wes, you basically confirming we getting ready to likely go into this year with system football all over again.
But this is my only thing, though. I was saying all that to get at this. He is not putting his number one receiver in position to not get double teamed, because when you really look at it, Cooper Kupp is still the number one receiver in football. He plays 65% of his stats in the damn slot. He wasn't even seeing double team. Mm-hmm. So there are ways around everything. You can make anything work if you wanted to. You can get your best receiver targets. You can move him into locations where he can't get double teamed. You can move him into motion across the field. There's all types of things you can do to get to set up one-on-one matchups.
I agree with you.
They just aren't doing that. So
yep.
Hey, well, look what I found on the internet.
Exactly.
Look what I found on the internet, on the wide webs of internet. So I'm just saying, look what I found on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody say we forgetting about the vanilla gorilla. I want to hear something about him.
Look what I found on the internet. Well,
exactly.
Man, ain't nobody forgetting about no 6th-round rookie. Which one? Ridgeway? Man, y'all just be falling in love.
Look, and we love Ridgeway probably more than y'all.
There's more important things to talk about him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be falling in love with these dudes too early, man. You know what I'm saying? Bohannon in the same position as him. How many positions he played last year? How many snaps he played last year? Exactly. That's the reason why I love him. We'll talk about him, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? We got
but
stuff.
I see where you're coming from. He want to talk about it, but I think the pass go do better.
Yeah, defensive line, trenches. Offensive line, and I'm just
we're not gonna get the best of that right now. Just being honest, it's right now the number one talk is gonna be like the outside. What those receivers looking like, what the tight ends looking like, or the linebacker. It's because they don't got the pass. Facts. So that's all. But that's all it is. But what was you saying on Cole?
Hey, read this. If you,
I see it. Yeah, I see it. I'm looking at it.
This is from Cole Beasley, 2019. And you guys wondering why we keep on telling y'all I don't believe Cole Beasley is going to be a Dallas Cowboy. Cole Beasley said in 2019, and this is, let's see, what day was this? So we like to be factual. This is January 22nd, 2019. He said, honestly, the front office pushes who they want to get the ball to. I haven't been a huge priority in that regard. Maybe that will change, but I'm not sure. More balls come my way in 2-minute drills where nothing is planned. You know what I'm saying? Now think about this. That wasn't even the same offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's not even the same offensive coordinator. That's actually Scott Linehan. So think about this. We're talking about the exact same problem, different offensive coordinator. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to give Kellen Moore a little of this, but I'm going to have to give Stephen Jones and them boys a little bit of that too.
Yep. Facts.
Like they're going to have to get a little bit of that too. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and it's obvious too, because obviously we would have to be the roach on the wall to see the full smoking gun, but it's definitely smoke and fire in this whole thing. Especially when you look at like the lack of common sense to target Cooper. When Cooper first came over to the Dallas Cowboys, he had no offseason with Dak, and yet Dak and Cooper were the number one duo in the entire league for the last 8 games of the season.
Hey, what do you think about this statement right here from K. Mays? He says, dang, a tweet from 2019 is exactly what Amari was saying in 2022.
Yeah.
Also, what Dez
It's
was
a
saying in
whole lot of it.
2017.
Yeah. And then it's another. Is if I send you something, could you put it in the show, Wes?
Yeah, I can.
All right.
Absolutely, I can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Hey, we about to open up this call line in about 5 after Boss sends me this little piece right here. We about to open up this call line so we get it popping for a little bit. Hey man, no vulgarity. If you cuss anybody out, unless you're talking about like I don't know who's somebody in the league. Aaron Rodgers.
Oh yeah.
If you slip up saying F-bomb and you actually talking about Aaron Rodgers, I might forgive you tonight. You know what I'm saying? But anybody other than Aaron Rodgers and probably Michelle Williams. Not giving my baby mama a shout out, but we can always cuss her out too. Yeah. But yo, what was I gonna say? As long as you ain't cussing out them two folks, man, I need everybody to keep their language down to a minimum. You feel me? But I'm gonna put the number up. I'm gonna get Boss Cowboy this whatever he wants to send me so we can talk about it for a little bit, and then we're gonna jump right into these call lines, man, and let y'all talk for a little bit, man. 2 minutes. And this is from the most long-winded man in the world, man. I'm the most, unless you talking some good stuff, then I might let you go. You know what I'm saying? Then I might let you go.
Yeah, ain't nothing like some good stuff. I sit back on them.
You know what I'm saying? I might sit back
My
and
mama.
you know what I'm saying? But let's pick in these comments real quick. My boss sends it over. He says, Bruce says Dak don't trust his arm when the man is covered. He's not an Aaron Rodgers. Well, I'm gonna tell you this right here. There are 31 other quarterbacks in the NFL league who are not Aaron Rodgers. But praise the Lord that being Aaron Rodgers is not the requirement to win in the Super Bowl, right? Because he didn't win one last year himself, and he's only won one in the last such and such years, and he's been considered the GREAT for how long? So, man, that's just my thoughts on Aaron Rodgers. It has nothing to do with I hate everything about Aaron Rodgers. I'm just telling you guys some facts. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, you ain't got to be the requirement. Aaron Rodgers ain't the requirement. You know what I'm saying? Dak Prescott is good enough to be himself and to win us a Super Bowl. And it's just about things that are around him. And I don't even want to say this statement because then you guys make it seem like I'm capping on Dak, but worst quarterbacks have won Super Bowls. And you can take that however you want to take that. If you're a Dak hater,
yeah, man.
I'm just saying, if you're a Dak hater, you can take that and run with it and feel some hope. If you're a Dak lover, then praise God. But I'm just saying, bruh, there's a slew of quarterbacks who do not have the pedigree, who don't have the talent that Dak has, and who have won Super Bowls, and that's facts. So it's not the requirement. You know what I'm saying? A top 5 quarterback didn't win the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah. I barely put Matthew Stafford in top 10.
You know what I'm saying?
I got him right at 10.
You send that over, boss?
Yeah, sent it. I sent it to your DM and your personal.
All right, let me slide it up in here. Well, go ahead and while I'm getting it up, kind of tell me what it is we about to be looking at.
Well, no, we were still talking about what you were talking about with Cole Beasley, but it's current, and it's exactly what we're talking about in terms of this system philosophy, where Dez was explaining that we shouldn't be running a system philosophy with all the athletes that we have. We should be a matchup attack offense like Gary's talking about. You know, and see what Gary was talking about. See, this is the good thing about us doing a joint show and then disappearing, not doing it for a while, because then it allows people to know that we ain't talk about this, but we come together and see the exact same things. So people on this channel, they heard this 1,000 different ways, but then to come and then talking with you guys and y'all saying it in a totally different way, but saying the exact same thing and saying the exact same things, like what you were saying, Gary, about different ways to get your weapon the ball, right? Like you were talking about how they move Cooper Kupp to the slot and they make it hard to double him by moving him around in that different type of thing, trying to create mismatches with him. That's what I would say the better teams are doing. You know what I mean? Now, the system teams like New England, what I really call it, it's a lot of teams that want to be New England but don't have the New England discipline.
Facts.
And that's the problem, is you trying to copy off New England, but you just not going to do what they do. You can't be New England unless you're not going to do stuff like throw your best players under the bus to the public for contract negotiations. You really are truly silent about the dirty works of contracts. You don't put that out there. You don't air out your head coach. You don't do that type of stuff when you New England. So they can do and win a Super Bowl or go to an AFC championship with a receiver by committee for philosophy, also because they are more disciplined from top to bottom. But if you just want to copy one part of the test, you're not going to get the same grade.
Facts. That was good. That was smooth. I liked it.
Mm-hmm. And you know what the frustrating part about it is, Kellen Moore always shows some stuff that is genius. He always shows that he had
Right.
the ability to do
Well
so.
said, bro.
Because
Well said.
even when he put CeeDee Lamb as a running back and let him carry the ball, we saw something similar to that with Carolina, because they put DJ Moore back there, but then he ran a route off of it. But I kept waiting to see that happen with CeeDee Lamb when he went back there. They just kept handing him the ball. So he's put these players in positions to have mismatches, and he has not capitalized on them. And that's sort of the frustrating thing.
Facts. That's a good point, man. Hey, y'all was snapping on that, man. Y'all was snapping on that. Hey, man, I'm about to turn this call-in line on real quick, man. Here it is. Jing-a-ding-ding. It's on, man. What you're going to do is you're going to hit that phone call-in line right there, and then hit the code is right there, 433-7610, 433-7610, man. And, while we wait to get somebody on here, and remember, man, just be respectful. You got a lot of Cowboy fans on here. So, definitely shoot your shot and say what you got to say. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep it wholesome for the kiddies. You feel me? Other than that, man, let's go through these comments real quick. My boy Antoine Powell says he came from the Leonard Can tree. Agreed. My boy Mel says, I agree. West Coast fans think the third round guy is going to put up big numbers. I mean, this is my thing. I expect for him to do.
Toba go ball.
I believe. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. It's like, it's not gonna really be about. It's not. We got to get the conversation of like, is he gonna put up big numbers? Because we have had players. We have had players have individual accolades all the time. You know what I'm saying? But does individual accolades add up to team success? You know what I'm saying? And that's the question that I want to know, because by default, he should have a decent season, because they should target the kid.
Right.
Hey, and one more thing before people talk crazy about Linehan. He was the offensive coordinator in 2016 and 2018. So that stretch where Amari Cooper was getting the ball all the time, Linehan was still behind that. So at least he showed a better ability to get his playmakers the ball. So I can't just even say just because Kellen Moore from that coaching tree, that's why he has that issue. I know there've been some instances where he has put scheme over player, but he more so was able to get his top players the ball.
And see, that part right there is no lie. And see, I admire that you put your neck out there like that. You know what I mean? Because when you speak glowingly on any part of Scott Linehan, you can become a bad guy. So I respect you for that. I really do respect you for that. And I also will have your back on that, so you're not out there alone to just talk about and then singleize what he said. He didn't call Scott Linehan great. He said that was one aspect of him that was great. His playmakers got the ball. Can anybody fight that?
Facts.
I cannot.
Hey, we got to go ahead.
Because the record for a triplet between Cooper, Dak, and Zeke was under Scott Linehan 2018, and that's a fact versus Philly.
Facts. Hey, man, we got a caller in. We got our first caller tonight. I got 571, man. Let me know who you are and where you're watching from, man.
Hey, man, we got a caller in. We got our first caller.
Hey, turn me down in the back, big dog. Turn me down in the back. 571.
Hello.
What's up with you, sir? I can hear you.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm blessed. What's your name, my boy?
My name is Emmanuel.
Okay, how you doing, sir?
I'm okay. I'm going to comment on Cooper.
Okay.
Cooper is a great talent, but he lacks discipline and teamwork. You're supposed to be able to work with everybody, the ownership, your teammates, your coaches, and everything. And you can't say everything has to go your way all the time. So I think that's the problem with Cooper. I like him as a talent.
Okay. Well, sir, can I ask you a question? Where do you get to draw the line at though? Like, cause I feel I understand what you're saying, and I actually agree with you, and I appreciate you for calling in. 240, you're next up. Just give me a minute. I actually agree with you. But I just feel like, as a father who's raising two sons to hopefully play professional sports, you know what I'm saying, who also has a mother who works for a very large hospital chain, I feel like there has to be some type of medium between me telling my son, you have to do this for a team, versus, understanding that you'll only probably play to like 30, 28. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna live more life than you're actually gonna play football. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's my question to you, sir. Like, where does the line get dropped?
Yeah, with me, I'm an old school.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from old school. I've been Cowboy fan since 1975. I raised children who grown up. I have number one. You have to you have to respect elders. You have to have discipline. You have to look at your surrounding and play with your surrounding because that's what matters. And if you have to do something that you don't that you are not going to you have to be respectful of your parents. If I have to do something, I have to think of what are my parents going to do. Is it something I want my parents to know or my children? So
I
that's
feel
one
you.
thing I want to put out there. It's not about the money I make. It's about who I'm supporting and surrounding. And you have to have good people around you who will tell you the truth.
Sounds good.
You know, uh, so the thing about the athletes of nowadays is that they only go to the wrong way. They only go to the homies, to people who want to tell them what they want to hear, not
Mm-hmm.
the truth. So if Cooper, I'm quite sure Cooper is supposed to be number one, but because of his attitude about his attitude about what he does, uh, uh, make the team didn't want to be uh, target him as number one.
Okay.
He's supposed to be number one target, but he has to play. He has to show respect for the team and also the ownership. I'm quite sure. I told my friends. I said, "Let me tell you, Cooper is going to be gone." I predicted Cooper and what's no, not Collins. What's his name? Our linebacker or
Jalen.
our defensive end.
Jalen.
No, no, the defensive end, not Jalen. Uh,
Randy
Hank?
Gregory.
what's his
Randy
name?
Gregory.
I keep forgetting. Randy. I said they'll be gone.
Yeah, I feel you,
Number
sir.
one, because discipline is very important in sports, especially in football. When you lose a third down, when you lose a third down and three because you line offside and you already made the play, that's discipline. How many
Yeah.
games will you lose because of that?
That's absolutely true.
How many
Can't
games
fight
will
that.
you lose
Hey,
because of
I do
holding
want to
your
say
defensive lineman?
that I
How
really
many
do
how many games
appreciate
how many
the
games will you lose because of
Absolutely.
your unsportsman? You know, so those are the things that is making the team look bad.
Absolutely. Well,
right
sir,
So
facts.
facts.
you
Great call. Great
Great. Hey, that
call.
was a good
Yes,
call.
sir.
240-240. He was a little long winded, so I ain't gonna go too long. I ain't gonna jump on it. I ain't gonna we're not gonna go too much on that one. But I'm gonna get jump right into 240 because he been waiting. Hey, 240, it's your boy West Coast, man. Talk to me, man.
What's up, fam? My name's Jackson, man. I'm living in Charlotte now, but from DC, bro. First off, I want to tell y'all, man, I love y'all, what y'all doing, all of y'all, man. I like to see all y'all doing what y'all doing. I can't even tell you last time I turned on ESPN or FS1 to get any kind of information,
I
especially
hear
on
that
the
all the
Cowboys,
time.
man. So appreciate y'all with that, man, number one.
Appreciate your
And
action, pal.
just
Thank you. Thank
no problem, man. Just wanted to get y'all opinion, man. Because I had some serious thoughts, like with Amari Cooper, like what Jerry Jones said the other day about availability and all of that, man. I really feel like that whole thing with Amari Cooper was definitely about, not him wanting to get that vaccination and then everybody was making a big deal on the main media as far as like how he missed 2 games because he wasn't vaccinated, which wasn't true. The reason he missed 2 games because the game was on a Sunday and a Thursday. Because people who was vaccinated, they were missing games too, but it was just happening. The games was a week apart, so that's
Facts.
why he missed 2 games. But you know what I'm saying. But I don't want to get on that. But I want to get y'all opinion as far as also. I know y'all was just talking about the system, man. It's so frustrating seeing that, man. You know what I'm saying, and just hearing what you call him, Henny, drop that little, that how they throw the ball the most, but the top player don't is the bottom in targets. What's y'all think as far as like with McCarthy, this being his last year? Do y'all think he even got the power to overturn Kellen Moore? or do y'all think that's on the Jones guys?
Shoot, man.
I,
Hey, that's actually a good question, Henny. I'm gonna let you go ahead and take that.
I mean, we have been through the last two coaches, and we keep saying that none of them will actually do anything. So we got to start looking at the top when it comes to things like this, because we were all on Jason Garrett, but he didn't call plays. He didn't actually do anything. So I'm pretty much in the same boat with that with Mike McCarthy, because he doesn't call the plays, he doesn't call the defense. He's not responsible for the installation of the offense, because Kellen Moore is the more wonder supposedly. So my feelings on that is like you can't really hold the coaches accountable, because they're really just figureheads. They don't have any real power.
Mm. This is my thing, right? That was kind of my conversation about, Jason Garrett, but it's like, as a man, like you gotta like, I try to prevent myself from getting in situations like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a part of me just being, I ain't gonna say a masculine man, but I just feel like I don't want to be in no situation like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I find myself in a situation like that and I know I'm skilled, I feel like I could just go find me another situation. You feel me? So, hey, if you chose to put yourself, even though I feel like anybody that comes to Dallas is not going to have the same coaching leadership and responsibility as a normal coach somewhere else, you still chose to come here. You feel me?
Right.
So you had to feel that you could be successful around that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think it's like that woman that keeps on finding that man, and she be like, oh, man, I'm going to change him. Girl, you is not going to change him. You the third girl that said you was going to change him. He still come home, leave his socks in the middle of the room. He still ain't wiping, you know what I'm saying? He's still doing the same stuff. You is not going to change him. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I think these coaches be really sitting in these rooms with Jerry Jones and be really thinking in my head, oh, they didn't do it. They didn't. Because I'm pretty sure Mike McCarthy thought that he was going to succeed here. He was a very confident man at his press conference. He looked like a man. You know what I'm saying? He looked like a very confident man. You know what I'm saying? So, for him to be where he is right now, the 12 wins, I would say the cool thing about working for Jerry is like that you're probably the only organization that could be losing the first round of the playoffs and then get a vote of confidence from your offense, your owner the very next year. You know what I'm saying? Most teams just don't do that. Like, if the media thinks that you're going to get fired, we're just going to let it dangle out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just going to let it dangle out there. You feel me? And I feel like this, if they wanted to do the whole Sean Payton and 850 after my cuzzo responds, I'm gonna unmute you, so you're next, 850.
I want to talk about what he talked about too, that vaccine and Cooper stuff.
All right, well, go ahead.
I'll be quick on it.
No, go ahead. I'll give you my time. Go ahead.
Yeah, in terms of the vaccine, in terms of Cooper missing games and all that kind of stuff, and Jerry speaking out about it, I'm gonna be frank. I thought it was very inappropriate.
Facts.
And
it was a contradiction.
Yeah, it's a super contradictory. That's the second point of it, because you can't sign Gallup to a contract pretty much knowing he's not going to be back at best in November, but then be like, we need availability out of a guy that only missed 2 games.
Facts.
Right? But the privacy issue is what's at stake. Also, the personal judgment over your own body. And this is real, because if you didn't take the vaccine, right, and you think it long term, I don't have no objection to that. I'm sorry. Now, if you talking about mark of the beast and all these theories and stuff like that, okay, I got a problem with you. But if you thinking just this right here, this particular thing, nobody can fight, I don't know the long-term consequences of this. I don't trust the rollout and the speed in which it rolled out. I would like to wait a couple of years to just watch and see the efficacy of this drug. I would just want to do that. Is that okay? Nobody should have no problem with that, even though it's a lose-lose situation for everybody involved. You see what I'm saying? And so the fact that Jerry stepped in on that was, to me, just inappropriate. That's my personal opinion. You might disagree with that, but that's me. Number 2, on in terms of Mike McCarthy having the power over Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore was a Trojan horse from the beginning, because West Coast laid out the clue, in my opinion, when he said you seeing the same things under different coaching staff, which is likely meaning it's not coming from that coaching staff. West Coast is 100% on point on that because we still seeing a lack of targets when they want to try to use it for leverage. I don't care what nobody say. It's against common sense. And I know, and I feel very strongly that Kellen Moore is a super Trojan horse because the key thing is when Amari called out and told the truth about I can help this team if y'all target me on third downs and in the red zone, and he said it on 105.3 The Fan. The following week, they did target him, especially in the first series. The whole offense opened up, as it always does, because he sparks the offense. He also get the crowd involved. Even if you're on the road, it was a whole lot of benefits of getting him the ball early. It was a natural home field advantage for if you even threw a slant to this dude, every Dallas Cowboy fan in every even foreign stadium was going to instantly say, together. That was an advantage. But yet, he still said when they asked him, it looked like Amari had a good game today. Did it really make a difference when he spoke out about not getting his targets? He said, this was his words. He said, no, we did not intentionally target him.
Wow.
And he not telling the truth on that because when you get somebody targets in the first series, that means they were scripted into that series.
Facts.
So why would you even say that unless you was trying to appease people that's on high? Just keeping it real, y'all. But you got to be able to piece this stuff together because everybody know how a script work. Wes know, Gary know, everybody know. He and know. We all know how it works. So the fact that you tried to deceive the public on feeding this guy, which also worked, is case in point that he don't have the power. My last point to show that he don't got the power, because they literally asked Mike McCarthy, "What's up with my Cooper getting the ball?" He said, "I like it when Cooper get the ball. It get the crowd involved, and he named everything that I said, He said, "I want him to get the ball more." Why are you saying that while your guy's not yet getting it unless you don't got power to stop it?
True.
Facts.
I mean, man, Kellen Moore was not even this man's choice of offensive coordinator. He was the requirement for him to get the job. He was already in place. He had to agree to take on Kellen Moore to become the head coach of the Cowboys.
Cut his nuts.
So if you can't even choose your coaching staff to go to battle with,
your nuts cut.
Yeah. So what kind of power do you really have?
You never had it.
You never had it.
Well. I do know this. The Dallas Cowboys scored. They fired 15 people in one season, and he was one of the guys who made it. You know what I'm saying? So, and my boy said he was a requirement. He was a requirement, and it's like, that's why I say Mike McCarthy is like, I feel bad for you, but then I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you got to too. You gotta pick and choose what you can do and what you can't. Hey, 850 is you still?
Then you gotta sometimes turn over the table. Let's take this call. My bad.
850, you on the line?
Yeah, I'm in line.
Hey, sorry about that, man. You're on your air, man. Go ahead. Let me know. It's your boy West Coast Cowboy. Where you in Boss Cowboy Henny? Where you calling from, big dog? Sorry it took so long to get you on there.
Well, I'm on the run right now. I'm in Massachusetts, but I'm from the state of Florida. This is Dallas Sports, 1977. Other day I was I having a conversation with my boy Boss Cowboy. God bless you, Boss Cowboy. He was saying that I wasn't a full complete Dallas Cowboy. That I had said something on the channel one day with him and Big Game James. But I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboy. I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboy. I hate us losing the way we lose. Kellen Moore get out a lot and everything. So there you have it. I support Boss Cowboy, Big Game James, Law Nation, Mark Holmes, and all your brothers. And I'm sick of this losing. The way this team, Jerry Jones and Stephen A. Jones doesn't care about us fans. I'm to the point where I spend a lot of money on my channel trying to get it built, and I'm still working on my channel right now. But as a Dallas Cowboy fan, I'm not going anywhere, but I'm sick of this losing. The Dallas Cowboys is America's team. We're about winning world championships, and I'm sick of losing.
Hey, OG, you drive them 18-wheelers? What you driving?
I drive tour buses for Astro Travels and Tours out of Tallahassee, Florida, home of Florida State Seminoles and FAMU Rattlers.
I heard that.
Hold on. Are you Dallas Cowboy 1977?
Yes.
He's going to be a star. I did a football game last year down in Miami Dolphin Stadium against Deion Sanders' team, and we should have won that game, but the coaching staff got out coached, and we should have won that game. But Marquise Bell is going to be a star.
Hey, when OG said he was on a run, he's talking about driving. He's a driver.
Well, I was like,
he's a driver. Come on, y'all.
Hey man,
we got some. My bad. We got some. Go ahead. I had to clear that up because the you know that lingo, that drive lingo.
I didn't know the lingo.
Everybody don't pick it up quick. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know the lingo.
When you didn't been across town, I didn't been around.
Now I do.
Yeah, talk about. But go ahead, OG. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up, sir.
Okay, I just want to speak blessings to all of your brothers out there. God bless you. Keep up the great content, and I will support all of y'all. Bless you.
Thank you.
Boss Cowboy and West Coast. My name is Dallas Sports 1977, and that's my nickname, but my name is Michelangelo Patterson out of Dallas, Florida. God bless you, brothers.
Shoot, I heard that, OG.
God bless you, sir.
He came in. Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. Say, man, Boss Cowboy, you better not. All I'm gonna say, man, you better not be out here challenging nobody. He came up here and told you, man.
Yeah. And see, let me clear that up.
Hey, I like that though. I like that. You ain't gonna.
Yeah. He charged me up, but this is the deal. This is what happened because I remember what happened. It was about a day ago. Me and Big was going off, right? We was upset, right?
Big Jane crazy.
Man, my dog was going at it, and so then he said, "I will be happy if we got to an NFC championship." And so I said, listen, I don't want us to lower our standards. I'm not going to be happy. Like, I want us to keep the standards what it's always been, and that's to win the Super Bowl. So that's all I was saying to him. So I might have, but I was kind of in my passage. You know how that go, man. I might have said a little bit too fiery, where it made it seem like I was challenging his fandom. But I'm really saying, let's not change the standard. Let's never lower the standard of what it really is. I don't want to be happy if we get to an NFC championship, even from a 26-year drought.
Right.
Hey, shout out real quick. Hey, shout out real quick. I want to shout out to Nothing But the Best. What's up with you, Law Nation in the building, man? And
What's up, OG?
For all y'all folks talking about Law Nation is still up, bruh, 938. Slap yourself. Laws in California.
What's up, Law? I see you, dog.
I saw Law today. What up, boy? Hey, Law, hit that phone number, man. Stop playing. Hit that phone number.
I know, man. No, Law. I'm gonna look out for Law. My boy Law, man. That boy is under the weather for real.
That boy was, man. Don't say that because he was out there.
I'm dead serious, bro. Like he thugged through it. Like he fought through it with your boy.
That boy. Hey, listen to me, man. He is on content time. This is not vacation. He is out here working.
He on the drilling though. He on this drilling though. He will call in. Well, let's get it.
All right, but hit that call-in line. We appreciate everybody that's been tapping in. Let me go through some of these comments real quick. Richard says it's 12:30 a.m. out there in Star Breezy country. My boy Darren says thanks for the love earlier. Oh, you're welcome. Hey, don't forget that Top Star Giver's going home with an autographed CD Lamb card. I ain't even talked about this lately, but Top Star Giver's going home with an autographed CD Lamb card. Don't matter where you share, just make sure you hit that star button, and also make sure you guys hit that super chat button. You feel me? Who else we got over here? My boy K. Hay says, but if your subordinates ain't performing, how do you fix it? I mean, this is my thing, and I think that first caller kind of, I think that first caller
turn over the table.
Facts.
That's what Mike McCarthy left with. You know what I mean? And listen, y'all hear me out. To a degree, he did when he went on Rich Eisen. That was showing Jerry, I'm crazy about my reputation. You're not gonna just ruin me. Like, listen what he did. He went on Rich Eisen nationally, and listen, and he's a private person. West Coast asked him a question. He knew the consequences of that answer and didn't say a word. He's very calculating. But he goes on Rich Eisen's show and says, I've never been in anything like this. The Joneses, they like to think about big picture stuff. I'm focused on winning. What was he really doing? He was interviewing to the other 31 teams.
Yep.
He was letting everybody know, I'm in this function. These dudes are saying that I'm on the hot seat and making job offers to my DQ. I want to let y'all know this is crazy. And matter of fact, he put on Front Street. This is turning over the table, y'all. I'm telling you, this is what it is. He turned over the table and say, just so y'all know, Dan Quinn almost quit. I talked him in the stand.
Mm-hmm. So what he was basically,
and that's why Jerry said on the press conference,
showing his worth.
He was showing his worth. So he doing his job in terms of, hey, bro, you're not gonna just do me any kind of way.
And maybe that is his real job.
Yeah, and
maybe
so that
is
also,
his real job.
And I said then, I did a show and I said Mike took his nuts back. That's what I said, because I was saying before he took his nuts back, I was saying the season was hopeless, because how can your owner decut your head coach but yet expect these guys to have respect for him? That's why I also believe this, and y'all hear me out on this. I think Mike McCarthy and Dan Quinn are the rallying cry. I got that from Law, but it's true that they the rallying cry. That's why Dak today was like, Mike is my man, because they know that Mike is dealing with dysfunction. So they trying to keep it all together. Mike McCarthy, Dan Quinn, and it's really against Stephen Jones and Kellen Moore. But they trying to keep it all together like, bro, we got enough to make this run. Let's just try to move past the foolishness and do what we got to do. And everybody's trying to rally around that. That's what's going on.
And some unfortunate news is that's exactly the same circumstance where it was when Jason Garrett got fired. Like everybody was saying, the locker room has failed Jason. No, they did not, bro. They loved the hell out of Jason Garrett. They still love Jason Garrett. They got so much love for Jason Garrett. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I just say, like, before I can really judge my head coach on the things he does and does not do, I really got to understand what is his job. Not even his job title, because I know his job title, but like what are his, like, when you get hired at a job, they say these are your job requirements. Like what when Jerry, and not the dictionary definition of what a head coach's responsibility is, because I think a lot of fans, they look up, okay, definition of a head coach. He's supposed to, he's supposed to do this, he's supposed to do that, he's supposed to do this, he's supposed to do this, right? That's the definition. But guess what? That is not what Jerry Jones is requiring of his head coach. And obviously it's not requiring of him, because guess what? He's not getting measured on that. He's not getting measured on that. Like, and to be honest with you, the conversation about Mike McCarthy getting an extension, if Mike McCarthy would have got a Super Bowl, I promise you he still wouldn't have got an extension. That's just Jerry, bro. Like, I do not think that his success is based upon that. Because guess what? Some of the biggest extension that we've gotten given to players have been in seasons after seasons where we didn't even really win a lot. You know what I'm saying? Tony Romo did not get no $100 million. The first really, really big, stupid contract we gave out, he didn't get that contract after no deep run in the playoffs. Come on, bruh.
After 8 seasons.
Exactly. So it's like they're not basing the money, like, bro, like it's, I'm sorry to say it, fam, but it's like, it makes it hard to kind of calculate what the Dallas Cowboys are doing, because when you're basing stuff on performance, it's easy to add up what's going to be next, what's going to be this, what's going to be that, because it just kind of falls in line.
True accountability.
Yeah, 1 + 1 is 2, regardless of whatever language you say it in. 1 + it's always going to be 2. You know what I'm saying? Right. But what the thing that the Cowboys are doing is they've created a math that, guess what? This Common Core math, where it's like, what the hell? I do Common Core with my kids, and all of a sudden 1 + 1 ain't 2. Yeah, like, what the hell? It's 2.5. Like, what the hell? Like, how are you?
It's Gallup. We want availability, so we sign Gallup, but we let Cooper go. It's that type of math.
Yeah,
it's that type of math to where you say we mad at Dez and we need him to take a pay cut, but you keep Crawford.
Man, that made no sense.
I mean, it's really, listen to me. This is the huge contradiction of all of it, right? And I'm not trying to bring my boy up, because praise God, he's not gonna get charged. But Kelvin Joseph is the number one, is the walking definition of contradiction, Dallas Cowboys, especially when they made that statement, because the statement that he said next was actually more dangerous than what he actually said the first statement, because what he actually said was availability was the reason, but then he doubled down and said, but the reason for availability. And that's how we knew it was Amari Cooper. because we could have been talking about Cedric Wilson. We could have been talking about a whole bunch of folks. You know what I'm saying? But when he specifically said,
it definitely pointed to Lyle and Amar.
Thank you. When he specifically said the reasons for your availability.
And then how you arrived at being unavailable.
Thank you.
I wrote it down. He said how you arrived at being unavailable.
And then guess what that did? That allowed him to disqualify Michael Gallup in that statement. You want to know why? Because he feels that that Michael Gallup's reason for availability is what? Legitimate.
Yeah, and that's
don't matter. And think about this. And I'm gonna tell you how crazy. And let me tell you how crazy it is, boss. That Amari Cooper only missed freaking 2 games, bruh. When it's all said and done, the mother effer only. Listen, I'm not trying to get you demonetized, but at the end of the day, the mother effer only missed 2 games, bruh. You don't even know how many games Michael Gallup's gonna miss, bro, and you don't care.
Probably 8.
Bro, you don't care. You want to know why? Because he's not available because he tore his ACL. But you're mad at Amari Cooper because of 2 freaking games?
And over a long-term decision that could have cost him. So what if, let's just play this.
That doesn't make sense.
What if 10 years from now, there are,
because cigarettes were smoked for 25 years.
Check this out. All of us use Johnson & Johnson baby powder. Mm-hmm. You telling me you ain't freak out a little bit when they said if you use baby powder from Johnson & Johnson, you may be subject to a lawsuit. Those commercials was nationwide. Mm-hmm. What if you one of these? If you took the COVID-19, I need to say it like if you took the C word.
But to say I can't smoke, but you can say the C word. Come on, bro.
I know. If you taken the C and put the needle in you could be such. What if that happened 10 years from now, and you fire Coop over this, and Coop over here like, what if? Just what if? Well, I actually waited to, and Coop over here like, well, I was right. I waited to get more science. I wanted to see the long-term effects. I took my vaccine 5 years later, and mine passed all the tests. But you took the one that was from XYZ company, and I just see. And it's like, Jerry, you saying that you're a businessman and you don't understand long-term decisions?
And I'm going to tell you this right here. And this is a next-level statement that I'm going to say this right here. I'm going to say all this right here. Jerry Jones wouldn't let nobody tell him what he going to put in his body.
He wouldn't. He would not.
Jerry Jones is one of the richest people in the world. Do you honestly think Jerry Jones would listen to me? Do you honestly think that 32? I'm just curious. Do you? And I'm not saying they did it or they didn't, because you could probably find out if he got the shot or not. But I'm saying he probably believed in it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying like this: give me a subject that Jerry doesn't believe in, and then tell me you made him do it. I bet you didn't. And that's why I say the paradigm that people need to understand is you have, at the end of the day, you have millionaires and thousandaires looking up to billionaires. That's the system that we're in. And that's professional sports. But at some point, the exact same thing I said with the first caller. Man, listen, at some point as a father, bro, where I say, hey, man, listen, I love football, but guess what? My son, my 6-year-old don't hit against 14-year-olds. Why? Because it's not beneficial long term. You know what I'm saying? We was at training camp all day today, 6 hours. Then it took 3 hours. Then it took 4 hours to get home. My sons was drained. You know what I did? I made a business decision. We ain't going to football practice tonight. Why? That was football practice today. Go play with your friends. Have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they need to hire some consultants on soft skills,
bruh,
and morale, because they are like clueless.
Or just hire a motivator.
Yeah, they are like clueless silver spoon rich boys. That's what they are. They clueless. See, they have no kind of understanding of how feelings can affect football.
Lead-based.
They don't even compute it. They'll Dak on his bye week when they had him playing on the tag was the day Steven came out and started talking about, we just trying to get Dak to understand that if he take a pay cut, we just trying to help him win a Super Bowl by putting more around him. They didn't even understand the value of letting their quarterback rest his mind, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they don't mind saying Zeke who with their best, because to them, it don't equate to performance when it actually does. You know what I mean? It equates it because all of us work harder when we feel like our bosses really care about us. When you just show me blatantly that you don't give a bleep about me and that you would sabotage me and that you would put stuff out in the public about me, like I was unavailable from being selfish and all that kind of stuff. When you do that, and then it shows you also that there's no cost to their ego, because all you had to do was be quiet about wanting to get rid of Amari Cooper and let the market come to you, and you could have likely got a first or a second rounder because you want to get rid of him. But it was more important for you to air him out and to vet. And it's so ego. Like, this is the first day of training camp. We already tired of losing. We mad about San Fran. Instead of keeping it 100% about football, your first statements is, I could have hired anybody, but I kept Mike McCarthy because I believe in him. But I had choices. And second of all, those top players that are also still friends with your current players, like Amari still hoops with those boys. So how do they feel when they know their boss just aired out a guy that they're cool with? You didn't put that together, Jerry. Like, this could affect the morale of my team. Nah, he didn't.
Hey, real quick, man, I got 786. I got you. 206, I see you in the hole, too. 786, who you are. Appreciate you for calling in, 786. Let me know where you calling from, and then talk to me about these Cowboys, man. What's on your mind? 786, I can hear you. This West Coast, Boss Cowboy, Henny Cowboy. Talk to me.
Okay.
Three amigos.
Cowboy? This is Israel.
What's up with you, man?
What's up with it, big dog?
You talking to the three amigos of Cowboy Talk.
Yes, sir. I know you're talking on this Cowboy Talk, but you got to realize what's real here. Ain't nothing changed here. We were never brought here to be equal with Master, and them Cowboys of Derrick Jones, that's what that is, you know. There's more important things than that there, and we can't support something that ain't gonna support our people. Ain't nothing changed with that. That's just real.
Yeah, I feel you. But this is the only pushback I would say. This is the only pushback I say when it comes to Jerry Jones, when it comes to supporting. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna side lie. I ain't gonna cause I get a lot of my OGs that feel that way about Jerry Jones, but I don't think it's about race when it comes to Jerry Jones. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like, I don't think it has anything to do with race. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, I think it has to do with ego, and it has to do with money. Because at the end of the day, I can name 3 white players right now that had to hold out, and I know a Tony Romo who they said got hired, who got a paycheck on faith. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Jerry Jones at the end of the day,
everybody bad.
He do everybody bad. Like, he's spirit, man. He's spirit
and good.
Yeah.
So basically, like this. If he for you, he for you.
Yeah, exactly.
If he not for you, he not for you.
Exactly.
Regardless of your color. And see, you can say Anthony Brown, he's for. Noah Brown, he's for. You can say Crawford, he's for. They all black.
Facts.
All of them should have been gone, big dog. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? And then this is where I get Jerry's back on the race thing. You know what I'm saying? And this is not even about getting his back. It's about speaking the facts.
Go ahead, boss.
Let me speak the facts on this real quick.
And 430, I got you too.
And I got you on this. So this is the thing. See, when I saw him support Brent,
I was about to say that.
When I saw him support Brent, Brent
explain
was the
that.
guy,
Explain that.
Yeah, I'm gonna explain it. So Brent was the guy who accidentally murdered his best friend in a car accident. The whole media, national and everything, was saying fire this dude, and he was a practice squad player. This is what Jerry do to the brother, the black man. He pulled him up off the practice squad, put him on the sideline, and went and stood with him and said his day in justice did not go through the courts. So I don't care what the public perception is. I don't care if y'all want me to fire this man. This guy is right now innocent until proven guilty, and I'm standing with him, the brother.
Thanks.
Now that showed me something, because see, when you are a real racist, that was an easy candidate for your PR, because the world was calling for him. He's a murderer. Get rid of him. He killed his best friend. That's why the Jerry Jones, they're nothing but thugs. And Jerry was like, nah, Nah, this man ain't went through the legal system. And guess what? That guy still working for Jerry to this day. Guess what? In the scouting department, that guy about 2 years ago had a nervous breakdown, was in the public again. Did they fire him?
Nope.
No. Jerry still stood by him, waited till they figured out what was going on. They did a blood test and found that it was nothing in his system. It was truly a nervous breakdown. And they said, come back to work, son.
Facts.
So I ain't hearing the race stuff.
That's the picture.
I ain't hearing the race stuff like that. But I ain't mad at you for also standing up for your brothers, because we also got to look out for race. I ain't jumping on you too, big dog. We got to keep our eyes open for racism. But when we don't see it, don't say it.
Yeah, and this is my thing when it comes. This is my thing when it comes to race, right? Like, the race is such a strong card, and it is such a strong thing that I want to have visual, factual situations. Like, I don't want to have like a feeling or how or I'm just lumping it in. Yes, like, because listen to me. Like, I'm training my black little boys to go up to these cowboy. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, listen to me. I need to, like, I want to know for sure. So it's like I'm not saying I've done my research, but it's just like, Jerry Jones. Like, I'm not saying unfortunately, fortunately, he has a history of being for the bros. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because if you go look at the 90s, like, listen to me, if the internet existed in the 90s, Michael Irvin would easily have charges, man. Michael Irvin, I don't like bringing up people's past and stuff like that, but Google Michael Irvin in the White House, and I'm not talking about the White House where the president live in. I'm talking about them.
Rick Ross.
I'm talking about this right here. You know what I'm saying? Google that. You know what I'm saying? So, I gotta give a little pushback now. But I'm gonna tell you this: if he start doing some funny stuff, I got you.
If he start acting funny, if he come out with something that's like, say, if he come out like the Texans owners,
Facts.
Bro, I'm blasting Jerry,
Facts.
bro.
And I'm gonna tell you this right here. And I'm gonna tell you this right here about Jerry. This is what I love about Jerry, right? If Jerry was a racist, you would know it. You want to know why? Because Jerry is so real of a dude that just 2 days ago he had to apologize for saying midgets on air. Now I'm gonna apologize. My bad. I know that was politically incorrect. I just said it to make the point. Jerry Jones is king, Mr. Say the wrong thing at the wrong time. If Jerry really had that in his heart, it would have came out just like Cooper Riley, the wide receiver from the Philadelphia Eagles, who said, "You get your nigga." You know what I'm saying? Want to know why? Because it was in him. It was really in him.
I just think Jerry like you, he like you. Yeah. And I think Steven the same way. If they rock, if you Sean Lee, they go rock with
Facts.
you. If you Randy Gregory, look how long he stuck with Randy. He stuck with Randy a long time. And Crawford.
Facts.
Randy Gregory had 100 drug failure.
Bro, Randy Gregory got a contract while Randy Gregory is the only player in NFL history to get a contract while being suspended indefinitely.
Low key, David Irvin.
Yeah, facts. Like, that's what I'm saying. Jerry Jones and I know there's gonna be some people that are gonna say, yeah, but they giving him talent, so he just propaganda. Yeah, but what happened? What about Anthony Brown? Because Anthony Brown wasn't Anthony Brown until like last year. Anthony Brown wasn't Anthony Brown until last year.
Anthony Brown low key African with that nose. You know what I'm saying? That my boy knows like my motherland people. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's my dog,
I'm part Indian. So I got a little bit. I got the cheekbones. My boy is African. He got the African nose. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, 430. I got you up next, man. 430. You on with the three amigos of Cowboy Talk, man? It's your boy, Boss Cowboy, West Coast Cowboy, and Henny Dog. Talk to us, man.
What's happening, fellas?
What's up?
What's
with
up
you,
with
baby?
it?
What it do?
Hey, this your boy Bryce Johnson calling out of 903, man, Rose Cheeks, Dallas, Texas, man.
Shoot, I heard that. What's up with you, man? You said somewhere.
Rose Cheeks.
Yeah, I finally heard somewhere. Where is that at? Where is that at?
Rose Cheeks.
Yeah, that's where the late great Earl Kimmel is from, man.
Ooh. Something in that water
yes,
out
sir.
there, huh?
Yes, sir.
Something in that water, I heard.
Yes, sir. East Texas.
I heard.
Texas, sir.
Oh,
yes,
East
sir.
Texas. Oh, yeah.
Man,
we got respect for East. It's something in y'all water for real. Y'all be producing straight dogs. Look like y'all played.
The super group chat y'all had the other day, man, that was something epic, man. And I don't even think y'all really just know. But I commend
that super group?
and doing that together, man. That's a big up. You know what I'm saying, for the community. You feel me? I don't even think y'all know it. But let's get down to business, like DJ Quick said. Y'all was talking about the press conference that Jerry pretty much had for himself the other day, and it just goes to show, man, that it's all about Jerry, and he runs the show, and we all know that's the problem. But that proves and shows from that press conference that he is the problem. He is holding us back. He's been holding us back all this talent that we done had all these years. We could have been to multiple Super Bowls and did our thing, but he is the one that's pressing the button. I'm gonna call him the puppet master.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Can you give Stephen Jones a little of that love? Because I feel like they may live in the same neighborhood. I just feel like they may live in the same neighborhood.
I'm gonna call him the devil's advocate because he just falling right in line with his daddy, man. But I mean, ain't no too much smut on them. We know that's the problem. All the Cowboys nation know that. Now every other community or a fan base might not know that, but we know that for sure. We don't hold, no regression to that, but we know that that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? But like I think Boss Cowboy was saying a while ago, man, how you expect these players to go out here and play and do all they can for you in the organization? You blasting players that they done made friends with or bonds with and stuff like that, man. That shit is not right.
Facts.
Yeah, they gotta play for each other. That's the only good thing that it does. It can make them bond together against you.
That boy with his Dollar General players and stuff, you know what I'm saying, which, you never know. A player might just break out and be something like Jaron Curse was last year, which I really hate that he didn't make the Pro Bowl. He really should have, but
he should have.
Hey, to his defense too, because we just being accurate, Jaron Curse was a good safety before he came to Dallas. We just didn't know about him.
That's true.
Right.
Like Cowboy fans just didn't know about him, and he was sitting behind 2 All-Pro safeties. Like Anthony Harris had 7. Anthony Harris had 7 interceptions at the safety position, and then you had Harrison Smith who just got paid. So like there was no way he was about to supplant either one of those dudes. No way. Hey, it's damn good.
And I think he was All-American at Clemson too.
He was.
Yeah,
and see, you being humble, Wes. We knew about Curse, bro.
Dan Quinn and Will McClay that found that jewel, and we glad we finally got to solve some of our safety problems. You know what I'm saying? That we've been lackluster all these years since, you know what I'm saying, our boy been gone, number 28. But like I say, man, I just hope that Jerry can get out his own way. At times it seems like he wants to, but he just can't. It's too much pride in the way, man. He can't just allow it.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you. Let me piss you off a little bit more. They almost didn't sign Jaron Curse.
Oh.
Because Jaron Curse had got to the point where he had unfollowed the Dallas Cowboys. Now I know people are like, oh, that don't mean nothing. It do. In 2022, listen to me. Go get you one of these little young girls, follow her on Instagram, be all nice and cute with her, then randomly just unfollow her and see what she says. You know what I'm saying to these? Hey, listen to me. To this generation, you unfollow somebody, we is no longer together. Business is off.
Your feelings hurt.
Like your feelings is hurt, bruh. If you unfollow, your feelings is hurt. Like your feelings is hurt. Yeah, but you feel me? Like if you unfollow somebody in this, yeah, like we be trying to pretend like that little stuff.
Playing too much, bro.
Yeah, like and
you
then think
playing
about
too much. Like you played with Curse, dog.
Yeah.
Who is a hothead? And I'm gonna tell you about Jaron Curse. Jaron Curse, for him firing, not necessarily like firing back, but he kind of like pushed back by unfollowing the Cowboys by doing that. Like, yeah, I'm not feeling what y'all doing. That is the mindset of a guy you want on your team because that's a guy who understands his worth.
Value.
Like he understands what he brings to this team. He's like,
bro, are you kidding
Are you kidding me?
You go play with me and I was your green dot?
Like I'm the dude calling the plays.
Tackles on the whole year. I'm the dude that led this. Man,
because he played lights out last year.
And think about this: the Dallas Cowboys are using. I reported yesterday that this is a damn good call. 430. Hey, and 28 and 208. I got you next. Good call though. But yeah, this is crazy, right? They almost didn't sign the kid. Not only that, I go to practice the last 2 days and he's being used as a linebacker. So think about this. They used Jaron Kearse's mindset of like, oh, he can play linebacker as a reason for them not to bring in a linebacker, a guy that they almost didn't sign.
That's crazy.
So imagine this. If you don't sign him, mother effer, you got two. And I'm not calling you that. I'm calling Steven and Jerry. You have two holes on your defense, bruh. Because of one bad decision, you could have had two holes.
And over $5 million.
And dog, they still didn't give him the contract he deserved. He's only on contract for 2 years.
If you would have paid him that $5 million, you could have put that towards something else.
Facts.
You feel me?
Yeah, he definitely deserved a bigger contract than that.
Nothing.
And I'm gonna tell you, hey, in 430, I'm gonna let you go so we can get this other code. That was a damn good call. Make sure you call back in a little bit, okay? Make sure you call back.
Oh yeah.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell you something too. What really should irritate you about Jaron Kearse is, bro, listen to me. The safety position is like the guard position, man. Like, when was the last before Jaron Kearse? Who was your best safety? Just go back.
Church.
Bruh, how long ago is that?
That was 2016.
Bruh, Church don't even play no more. He's on the .com. He's doing what we do, bruh. He do what we do. Barry Church does what we do, bruh. Now think about this. Since you did not, because I'm going to tell you this right here. A lot of us were very young, so we didn't understand that when Ron Leary left to go to the Denver Broncos, the Dallas Cowboys could have gave him more money, but they decided not to. That's why Ron Leary left. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm going to tell you something about Ron Leary. The New Orleans Saints tried to trade for him the year before that, and the Dallas Cowboys didn't do it, right? Now think about this. When did Ron Leary leave the Dallas Cowboys?
2016.
Okay, we've been trying to replace guard since then, bruh.
Right, that's a fact. Hey, Wes, check this out. I forgot to ask you something, bro.
What's up?
Michael Parsons versus T. Smith. I said I was gonna keep a tally on that.
Man, I already told you I didn't really see much on. There wasn't really no sparks.
Cool. Next.
Pads.
We can take a call.
All right, so man, 206. You so patient. I'm gonna give you a couple minutes unless you start saying some crazy stuff now. All right, so 206, what's up with you? It's your boy, West Coast. You got the three amigos of Cowboy Talk, man. Boss Cowboy, Henny Dog, West Coast. What's on your mind, baby?
Hey, what's up, guys? I talked to you before. I always talk to everybody. Y'all got a good podcast going on. But I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I've been a Cowboys. I'm 59. I've been a Cowboys all my life. I'm from East St. Louis. So I live in L.A. right now. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Jerry Jones, the only time Jerry messed up is when he made them boys take a knee. That's the only time I got mad at him. I ain't like that. But other than that, Jerry Jones always spend that money on players. And the players, all these years, let us down. Spending money on Hamlin. Pitiful. Overpaying for players. They get in the playoff game, choke. You got to remember, Steven, his son, is like, Dad, why should we play for these old fucks and they're going to do the same thing?
Language, OG. Language, OG.
They ain't going to do nothing. So that's why they're going with the young. I'd rather go with the young, and we might find a Jimmy Smith. Remember Jimmy Smith?
Yes, sir.
And we cut, and he went to Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
And became all pro. So let's stop Cowboys. Let's get out of hallucination. Y'all act like this is some fantasy football league. Let's stop that, man. That's the best man win, and that's how we gonna win. If I go 0-17, I go 0-17. Oh well. I'm gonna be pissed, but oh well.
Hey, I like that, OG.
Yeah, I don't care. Like, hey, every time we get down, even back in the Romo days, we get down about 10 or 15. In my mind, because I'm a fighter, I'm thinking we coming back. Sometimes we can, but sometimes we can't. The only way we're going to win this year is play calling. It's going to be all on the offensive coordinator. Him and Dak Prescott. He got to call the right plays. Sweet right, sweet left. Stop trying to run up the middle if they know that we run up the middle. When we ran sweeps, we was getting like 7-8 yards to carry. And it's on favoritism. If Zeke is hurt, play Pollard. Come on, man. We got a good team. That's why they're not paying for no old-ass players. I don't want no old-ass players. I'm tired of them.
All right, man. I'm gonna let you go, G.
God, man.
I'm gonna let you go.
Let me push back.
That dude went out with some slaps, bro.
Go ahead.
Let me push back on that just a little bit, man. Because when we were winning Super Bowls,
803, I got you up next from Columbia, South Carolina.
We were paying free agents. We weren't just having homegrown talent. Because outside of the triplets, we brought in Deion Sanders. We went and got prime time so we could match up with the 49ers. We went and got Charles Haley, who was a proven commodity. We went and added star players to the roster when we were winning Super Bowls. Now I know that we had a bunch of guys that we missed on, and we really
Roy Williams.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I can't really. Hey, the receiver Roy Williams.
Yes, but don't do disrespect my uncle.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say the safety was hard. I don't care.
Yeah, that's my uncle, man. Don't you ever disrespect my uncle. Go ahead.
Yeah, but like when we were winning Super Bowls, we were paying for premium talent, and I know that there's been some misses lately, but you can't completely go with young players because even the trend, you look at most of the past Super Bowl winners and participants. The Bengals built their whole defense through free agency. They went and got Cheeto Bay. They went and got all these different guys to fortify their defense. They made a Super Bowl. You look at the Rams. They have a dang all-star team of guys they went and added on both sides of the ball. You look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They went and got the best quarterback available in Tom Brady a couple of years ago and made a Super Bowl run. So.
Yeah, man. It's basically Steven don't have that killer instinct. That's
the Eagles. Look at the Eagles.
Yeah, when they won, they added 5 free agents that put them over the top. Fact.
Yes, and even though he didn't pan out, the big boy they had, he was the best wide receiver available on the open market.
Jefferson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jefferson. They got him. They got Foles as a free agent. They got Ajayi. They got Blunt. They got literally 5 free agents, and all of them was the key to that Super Bowl. All 5.
So outside,
we don't got that killer instinct.
Outside of the Patriots, the teams that have been making these Super Bowl runs are paying for premium players.
Yeah, and just sometimes you don't even need to pay for just premium players. Sometimes you just need a few players that just kind of put you over the hump. Not even
or just better than what you have.
Just better than what you have, like an Anthony Barr, like you know what I'm saying. We not,
a Ndamukong Suh.
Yeah, something that's like, okay, this go solidify the DT. You know what I'm saying? Like we good now. You get your Barr, but we ain't gonna do that. See, let me just rewind this real quick and say one thing that West Coast said yesterday, and this was really literally when we did that 2-hour show. This was the very best statement of the whole show, if you ask me. We don't get better, we just replace players.
Mm-hmm.
That was the statement of the whole show, because you can see that's what they getting ready to do with Tyron Smith and Tyler Smith. They setting it up. Like everybody saying, what's going on? What are they doing?
And nobody even cares if the kid's good at the guard position, bro. Like, bro, it's taking you.
They getting ready to move in
2016, bro. Listen to me. Listen to everything that you've invested. You invested a 2nd-round pick into the guard position since Ron Leary left. You invested a 3rd-round pick. Now you invested a 1st-round pick, and you still don't know if it's going to work.
They gonna move.
You have 3. Think about that, bro. You had 3 top 100 picks invested into one position, and as of today, which is July 28, 2022, you still don't know if it's gonna work. We're all hoping Tyler Smith works, but bro, that's 3 picks in 5 years, and these ain't cheap picks either. A 1st round, a 2nd round, and a 3rd round. And think about this: you did the 2nd round, didn't work. Then you did the 3rd round, didn't work. The 3rd round's still there. The 2nd round went to Miami. So it's like you don't even have the investment back, man.
Yeah, they
trade. 803 Columbia. I gotta get you on here because you've been on here on Columbia. What's up with you, man? It's your boy West Coast Cowboy. You talking to the 3 amigos of Cowboy Talk. It's your boy Boss Cowboy, Henny Dog, and my boy and me on the line. Let's go. What you gotta say to me? 803 is Columbia. What's up?
What's going on, West Coast?
What's up with you, baby?
Coach Maul, man, I ain't got first time to get a chance to talk to you, West Coast.
Let's go, man.
On, fellas?
Yeah.
Man, I'm about to change my hat. You about to change my hat because I already know what you on. You on that goddamn run the damn ball, man. I gotta find me a run the damn ball hat around this mug real quick because I know what you on.
Man, listen. I'm gonna tell you what the real problem. It was a multitude of problems with Cowboy Lane.
Well, tell me the real problem, Coach.
But if we're gonna try to if we're gonna try to finesse our way to being a better football team, we're not. And this thing that Jerry started way back of preserving his players, as well as the NFL collective bargaining agreement, made things a lot less physical. But this thing about, he said we want to preserve players, we want to, give guys take a load off of guys because we want to be ready for the playoffs. Well, how well is that working? That ain't working real well. With this young team, when you have a young team like this, you're going to have to toe the line, and you're going to have to find some type of way to make sure that you apply heat to this team physically, so we know what they can do, and we don't get to a big situation when a player gets hurt and we have to depend on another guy and he don't perform. But as my man Boss Dallas is only thinking about the star. And West Coast, you know what the star means?
What the star mean?
Seen, talked about
relentlessly. That's what the star is about.
Wow,
they want to be seen. They want to be talked about.
Seen, talked about relentlessly.
Hey, and that makes so much sense.
Everything that they can.
That's fire.
That's that's it. So until we get football focused and winning football games, some West Coast, you said something about running the football, and you and your cousin did a great thing about the NFL. The propaganda of everybody thinking the NFL is that the way you can win is a pass, and that's just to get the novice fans involved. But you cannot take away physicality out of this sport. And in every game last year that we lost, we just got out physical. And when you get in games with big games like the Arizona, which had a pretty good team, the Tampa Bay, that had a good team, the San Francisco 49ers, finessing it ain't going to be able to make it.
Right.
So, listen, we got a good football team here, but I've been standing on the roof. We got a lot of confidence in Dan Quinn, but we hamstringing him in one area. If we think he's gonna make it with LVE, the middle, with 9 Russian teams that gonna come at us, that's not gonna make it.
No, coach. I got one better. They put J-Ron Curse there.
That ain't gonna make it either.
What are you talking about? J-Ron Curse is a dog. The only problem is he's like 40 pounds under. Like, bro, I love J-Ron Curse, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. I don't like it. I almost feel like the Cowboys put hits out on dudes like J-Ron Curse. You gonna unfollow us? Don't trip. We're gonna put your undersized ass at linebacker and see how you feel about that, young man. Come holler at me about week 4. See if you follow the Cowboys back. Like, I know. Go ahead, coach.
You know why Curse? They trying to put Curse at middle. Have to use Curse at linebacker. That's Stephen Jones stuff. We signed him.
I can't handle it.
Sign him, but we signed him. Well, you're gonna have to use him at linebacker.
Versatile. You know what versatile allows you to do?
But
being versatile
at linebacker to make him look bad.
I mean, being versatile allows you to pay one guy to do 2 jobs. I will say that. And I know the Dallas Cowboys, they love double dipping. They love working for one job and retiring and going working for another job and getting 2 retirements by the age of 60. They love that. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely. Go ahead, coach.
This is dangerous, man.
I got a question for you, Wesco. You've been at training camp. It seems to me that Michael Parsons is doing, and I have no problem with this, but it seems to me Michael Parsons is doing a lot of on-line of scrimmage blitzing from all areas.
Yes, so and DeMarcus Lawrence was standing up a defensive end today too. That just came to my head right now.
Right.
He was standing up most of the day.
That's a chess piece that you're going to use, but you got to be able to get a thumper that's going to be that middle linebacker. And listen, I'm not asking for middle linebacker. We get so enamored about coverage. I don't want no coverage linebacker.
Me neither.
The middle linebacker, his coverage skill is limited at best in any all over the NFL.
Facts.
I just want a guy that's going to be a thumper in there. So you have what I call sweet and spicy. You know, Michael Parsons, you're sweet, your fast guy. And then he got that thumper right beside him to clean everything up. Disrupt Michael Parsons, let that guy clean it up. Because this can put the defense over the top because the speed around him, if you give these young guys a chance, you're not asking them to do a whole lot. Only thing you're asking them to do is be physical.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, I know y'all don't want to hear it, but that's why they should. I mean, Jalen Smith was 100% prepared to do that, man. Like the conversations that I've had with him, the conversations that I've had with him.
Don't get me on that.
The conversations that I've had with Jalen, man. Like, go ahead, Coach. Go ahead.
Listen, don't get me on that. I'm so with you on that. You cut Jalen Smith, and the linebacker you kept is 2 times. I would say 2 times worse.
He's not a middle linebacker. He's not even the same position. He's not the same position. LVE, let me tell you this right here. LVE, and
he's a weak side.
He's a weak side linebacker. And I'm going to tell you this right here. And y'all can get mad when I say this, but he don't play for the teams. Y'all hate to do it all you say. But LVE is a linebacker without a brain. I'm sorry y'all don't want to hear that, but he is a linebacker without a brain. He is best when he is told what to do. Go look at his rookie film. The reason why that boy was the defense, whatever award he won his rookie season, is because if you look at him, Jalen Smith is telling him, line up, let up, butt up, let up, eat up, butt up. The whole entire games. That's what the job of a middle linebacker's job. That's what his job is.
Hey, as another classic
and now you're going to have that guy. You're going to have that guy being in charge of, like, knowing the chess match between the linebacker. Like, LVE is not a middle linebacker. He is not. Like, his
real
best.
Quick, so going back to your training camp real quick, what was Jefferson doing?
He's not a middle linebacker. He's not physical. He ran a 4.6 coming out of college, so he probably run a 4.7, 4.8 now. And
he gets hurt.
Have the green dot.
Yeah, he couldn't have the green dot.
No, he can't.
But what was Malik Jefferson doing?
He took the green dot. He gave it to a safety.
Facts. And I'm going to tell you, and before I let you go, Coach, I'm going to say this right here. That's actually very interesting points because think about this. LVE was on a 1-year deal last year trying to prove it to the Dallas Cowboys. So why didn't the Dallas Cowboys give him the green dot then?
Right.
Do you know what Dan Quinn said? No, we're giving it to J-Ron Curse.
Man, it's a lot of things bother me.
I appreciate y'all, West Coast. I appreciate, my man, Boss. I appreciate y'all, man, doing what y'all doing. Keep doing your work, man, and Oxnard, man. And, hey, man, the Cowboys Nation, salute you, man, because that's traveling up and down the road. I know it's tough, man, but keep on grinding, brother, and we'll get 6 some type of way. Maybe all the stars.
Yeah, we just got to get hot when they get in the playoffs. It's always possible.
I mean, the best
for people that say we'll never win a Super Bowl. Listen, man, the Dallas Cowboys have gotten hot over 11 games in a row. You got to be hot for 4 games, and sometimes you need luck.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it's possible.
It's very much possible. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say this. The Cowboys continue to put holes in their team where there does not need to be a hole. And listen, just like you said with Jalen Smith, they took off a premier linebacker. They can say whatever the hell they want to say. This man led the team in tackles. He's a former Pro Bowler, so they can miss me with this like he wasn't a good linebacker. They took him off of the team and did absolutely nothing to replace him.
Yeah.
And even more recently, look at what we did with our receiving core. There was no way there's no possible reason we should have went from a receiving core of Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Cedric Wilson, Michael Gallup, all these guys have one of the best units in football. And in less than a year from then, when all the guys left took the field, we are subpar in that area. And some of the guys now on the team for a reason outside of football.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you the biggest problem. And I ain't trying to point nobody out in the comment box, but I'm gonna tell you the biggest problem with the Cowboy Nations and why I feel discouraged is when I hear comments like this. Big Santana, who's currently watching, we're not watching Big Santana. Remember, Big Santana, you've been watching us for about an hour or so.
But that's my dog, man. Don't go too hard on Big Santana. That's the OG,
listen,
bro.
I believe you, OG.
Don't bust at him.
I ain't gonna bust at him, but I'm not gonna bust at him. I'm not gonna bust at him, but I'm also keep it 100 and keep it 1 real too, because that is the mentality and why the Dallas Cowboys are in the exact same position that they are right now, is because people listen to me. If you have that strong of opinion about a player, then that lets me know that you should have some film or some type of something that you can show me to show me why you feel that way. But I'm gonna tell you, when it comes to Jalen Smith, is this: that is a player that you were programmed to not like for whatever reason. Well,
some cats felt like Jalen slowed down. You know what I'm saying? So it's some cats that got knocked on Jalen.
Now, this is my thing. That I love when people say that, because Jalen had his statistical best season ever of a person. He never had 153 tackles until the season that he did what? He had less tackle as a Pro Bowler. He had less sacks as a Pro Bowler. He had less tackles for loss as a Pro Bowler than he did in the season 2020. His final season.
I think Jalen is the only linebacker that didn't get a pass for Mike Nolan. Like, the whole D got a pass for being with Mike Nolan.
You want to know why? $12.9 million. That's why.
Makes sense.
That's why, bro. Like, Jalen didn't. And I'm gonna tell you. And I'm gonna tell you this.
To be on that defense, to be on that bad of a defense, and still be fourth in the league.
And I'm gonna let me say something real quick too. Let me say something to this real quick, because I love. I'm gonna tell you this. These are the number one things that people. And I'm gonna speak on this too. People always say, yeah, but then you got cut by Green Bay. I'm gonna tell you this right here. Green Bay was a playoff team. You're not a good player unless you get picked up by an NFL team. And after he got cut by Green Bay, another team picked him up. I know I can go take you to a website right now that'll give you about 1,800 NFL players that are not on teams right now, and who are not being desired by teams right now. And guess what? Jalen Smith was not one of those players. And I'm going to tell you this right here. And I'm going to tell you this, more importantly, no matter how you feel about Jalen Smith's play right now, do you have a current player? Have you had a player better since him? Do you have one currently
and this is not
right
even,
now?
And that's not even the question to me,
No.
West Coast, because the question to me is this. Which one would see? That's what always messes us up when we start debating how good Jalen is or how bad he is.
Bro, he did his job.
Hold on, real quick. The real question is this:
157 tackles was horrible.
Better player than LVE?
Hell yes.
That's the question. And is he a better linebacker, middle linebacker? So
then my question is: so boss, answer this question then. Why is it that I can ask a fan at 1:00 in the afternoon, hey, is Jalen Smith a better linebacker than LVE? And that fan would be like, hell yeah, LVE is not a good linebacker, right? And then I'll ask that same fan later on today, hey, man, you want Jalen Smith on this team? Oh, nah, man, I'm cool on LVE. I'm cool on Jalen Smith. I'm cool. I'm going to tell you, that's
the point.
That's the fan base, though. That's the fan base, though.
Yeah, and that's why, this is why I'm just explaining it. Because, see, I want to explain it because some people
Big Santana, that does mean that you don't. That does mean that. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it's one of them things to where people got to recognize the goal. If the goal is to win, I ain't got to like Jalen. I just got to recognize that he's better than the person that's currently on my team.
Facts.
That's all I'm
just
worried
like
about.
Y'all, just like y'all didn't like Greg Hardy. Nobody liked Greg Hardy, but guess what? He was better than them defensive ends we had out there.
Yeah, he was a better 3-10. That's a fact.
And I'm gonna say
Can you say that again? See, you say stuff too fast, bro. Like that's facts, bro. People did not like him.
No, they did not
when
like
he got on the team, they loved him.
Yeah, when he started sacking the quarterback, when he got two sacks on Tom Brady, everybody loved him. But I'm gonna also tell you, and I'm gonna also tell you something else that was a huge disservice to Jalen Smith is this. I'm gonna tell you why he had 156 tackles. Is because, bro, name me his defensive tackles. Name me the guys who were supposed to actually do their job.
They got fired or hurt.
Listen to me.
McCoy got hurt. And Poe was out of shape and wanted to get out the league. And you had a young Gallimore. You had a rookie Gallimore.
Facts. And then think about this. The one defensive tackle who played the long was also the smallest defensive tackle in the league, Antoine Woods, who is my boy. I love Antoine Woods. But you're going to tell me, I'm going to tell you why Jalen had so many tackles. You can't name the defensive tackles. He didn't have the defensive tackles they have right now.
No, he does. He did.
Hey, Jalen had a bunch of tackles for the exact same reason we were the 31st run defense.
But
Jalen,
one of them dudes to where see some things is a narrative that once it kind of get painted on you, it's hard to get
off you, bruh.
You know, so it's one of those, and none of us are saying that he's the best linebacker all time. It's just okay. So this is how I explain it, West Coast. This is the best way I can explain it. When they let him go, I remember it was nobody complaining about his play. It was nobody complaining about his play. It was nobody saying he was swiping. When they let him go, most people was like, oh, okay. Like, okay, because it was no complaining. It was no, he's sucking out there. We trash out there with him. It was none of that. Matter of fact, he was the spy on Jalen Hurts that stopped and shut down Jalen Hurts. He had 9 tackles versus Philadelphia and was one of the biggest keys of why we blew them out.
I mean, how about you just go look at the Chargers game from this? I mean, raise your hand if you watched the Chargers game this year. So I'm just saying, if you want to go see Jalen Smith, go watch the Chargers game. That's all I'm gonna say. There's a reason why. Keanu Neal was starting week 1 and got benched for Jalen Smith week 2. There's a reason why.
Man,
and go ahead.
Look what Law said. Law said, and Julio Jones is better than Noah Brown.
Hey, that's what I said.
And people hated me when I said the Cowboys should bring him in.
But I'm gonna tell you though. Because I'm gonna tell you, at the end of the day, some of these fans, they respond and act the exact same way Jerry Jones does. See, because I'm gonna tell you this right here. You tell me, hey man, this dude's an ex-murderer. He got 4 warrants on him. He got this and he got that. And I'm like, damn. But yeah, man, he got 14.5 sacks. I'm like, he got what? He got 14.5 sacks? Well, hey, see if he can come down next Thursday for a little tryout or something. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of you guys are just like what Boss said. You want to really do it your way. And I'm going to tell you this too. If you really want to consider yourself like this next level football person that you really think, stop going with the narrative or stop going with everybody is saying. Because I'm going to tell you this right here. Typically, what everybody else is saying is typically wrong. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. Because look what we're at right now. You have a strong safety playing middle linebacker.
All right, hold on real quick.
Like, come on, bruh.
This dude Marvin Jenkins said, "Law, they don't want old players no more." See, listen, bro.
I want good players. I don't give a damn how old they are. You can be 40. You can be 45, bruh.
Can you say that?
Care
again,
less,
dog?
bruh. I
can you say that at one more time?
I could care
please?
less how old you are. I don't
care
give a
how
damn.
old
I don't
you
give
are.
a damn.
So basically, y'all wouldn't have picked up what New England did when they picked up, what was that safety? That's a Hall of Famer right now. That's a sports commentator right now. They picked him up from the Chargers. Harrison. Y'all wouldn't have picked up Harrison? Yeah. Oh, you see, because he was old. You see what I'm saying? See, y'all wouldn't. Yeah. So you wouldn't pick up Sue?
Jalen Smith is done. No, you stop it. You're part of the reason why the
let me tell you, bro.
Good.
And guess what?
Fans.
That's what Stephen Jones been saying all day.
Yep.
He brainwash us. He really do brainwash us like going younger is better. That's what he been saying. Give these young guys a chance. Give these young guys a chance. What about the guys that's proven? And see, Big Game James said one of the realest things yesterday. He said, bro, how would you feel if you was a vet and you heard your owner only talk about the people that ain't got no contracts? But the people like Zeke, Dak, Coop, and all them boys who got contracts, Steven ain't saying a word about them. It's all about these young guys. We got to pay practice squad. It's budget. And then when you get paid, it's we looking to get rid of you. Man, and no, it's exactly what West Coast said. We need to stop being brainwashed by Stephen Jones. Yeah, they want to go younger, but sometimes going younger is going dumber. It's exactly what West Coast said.
Hey, and think about this. Think about this. Do you guys think that maybe they did Jalen Smith the same way they did Amari Cooper? Like, have you guys not seen that players right around the time where it's time to do something with their contracts, they're either getting released or cut? Maybe Jalen Smith wasn't. Maybe he was just another guy they wanted to save money on because that's what they did. Like, let's just be real. Think about this. If it was really about play, why do you release him on a Wednesday? You released the dude on a Wednesday. And think about this. Jabril Cox's snaps did not go up.
James Rule said it best. Vets help the youth. See, that's the thing it's James. I wish you to put that in all caps. Vets help the youth.
Facts.
See, one thing, this is what I said. This is why you should spend for Anthony Barr. You spend for Anthony Barr because you have a very young linebacker room. That's why you spend for them, so that they can have 3 years of veteran practice habits that they learned in one.
Facts. And it's a coach on the damn field. Like, they don't get that stuff, bruh.
Yeah, that's why I say they are clueless
and
when it comes down to like morale stuff.
And boss,
you know what I mean?
And boss,
they are truly silver spoon. Like to them, like Queen Antoinette was famous because when they was, the people were starting to storm and they was coming into the castle.
501, I got you. I ain't forgot about you.
She classically said, they said the people are starving. She said, let them eat cake. See, when you just so removed from the common man, you just have no idea how just normal people think, and they have no idea. They think they can just kick the ant bed and be like, ants ain't gonna come out of it.
Yeah, and
hey, let me. Joe said they gotta pay practice squad $15 billion.
Hey, let me get 501 real quick. 501, you go. Hey, let me get my last caller in here. 501, you on, man? Sorry, you waiting. 501, talk to me.
God. What's going on, fellas? This is Mac, West Coast. What's going on, man?
What's up with you, man?
Max Puss, West Coast. What's going on?
Oh, what's up with you, boy? What's up? That's one of my sponsors on the line, man. He help keep the bills on, keep the lights on around here, man. Okay. Appreciate you, my boy.
I want to give y'all flowers first and foremost. I want to give y'all flowers, man. But man, the only thing I want to say, and I just want to say this to my fellow Cowboy fans, man. The players that come out of nowhere saying they want to play for Dallas, those are the players that we have to get.
Yeah.
Facts.
Players we got to get, man. And we ain't got one of them in years, man, and it hurts, man. And
that's a good point.
Like the girls who like you. First rule in the game. Like the girls who like you.
I love it. Damn, that's a good call.
Since you pay the bills, I'm gonna let you talk a little bit more. Go ahead, go on. Say something.
Great call. I'm loving
it. Hey, you good?
Yeah. I'm good. I'm out, man. Good.
Oh man.
Hey, make sure you know. I gotta make sure, man. I gotta make sure that you gotta make sure everything clear on the first. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta make sure everything go through. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, shout out to Max Pugs. We out.
Hey, you already know. Hey, man, my boy right here, man. He puts out some of the. He's ranked number 1 in the whole state of Texas, which is basically the entire world, in Rockweilers, man. And he do Frenchies too. That's where I got my Frenchie from. And man, he put out he got some of the prettiest, like them real Rockweilers. The dude won a state championship a couple weeks ago with a big ass trophy the size of an actual dog. It was crazy.
Hold on, West Coast, real quick. I'm sorry, bro. I got a little bit of maintenance.
Shoot,
bro. It's way too many people sitting on live right now to have the likes at what it is. And listen, and it's the same thing every time. People jump on, we get caught up. They watch the fights, they watch the arguments, and they get good and it gets spicy, and we forget to hit the like. Hit the like.
Hit that like button.
Hit the like, and then do this. Do it on my channel. Go to West Coast channel, do the exact same thing.
And then also go to
Hennessy channel and do the exact same thing. This is very important maintenance because y'all rocking with us at this late night because y'all love it. Y'all loving the content. Y'all loving the realness. Y'all loving to get down. So just help us by hitting that like. Also, obviously, if you got some change, throw it up in that super chat. Throw it up in them stars, because we giving you a lot of content tonight. Also, my boy West Coast, he drove 4 hours. Okay, see, keep that in mind. He drove 4 hours to get you content, to answer questions, to talk about what he's seeing, and he always giving more than what was tweeted about today. Y'all got to realize that. You know what I'm saying? So help out, the people that's independent, that's doing this type of stuff. If it's in your heart, throw a couple of dollars at it so that we can keep doing what we're doing and feel good when we get off the channel. Like, damn, that was a good day. You know what I mean? So that's all I want to say, man. I just wanted to do that real quick.
Facts, man. And hey, man, shoot, man. Hey, today has definitely been today's show has definitely been a good show, man. We didn't win going through everything, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We just hit that 2-hour mark, man. And hey, before we get up out of here, man, Boss Cowboy, man, let me know what you're working on.
Yeah, man. So I've been dropping a lot of videos, basically calling the Kool-Aid Report. So y'all look out for the Measure Kool-Aid Report, man. That's where I kind of give my analysis on the different things that's going around in training camp. I owe y'all one more report because I got to put something together based on what I've been also hearing from West Coast and Law. So I want to put together something that's the Kool-Aid report. Y'all look out for that. And then obviously, we dropping on the freestyle. So y'all look out for those freestyles. And freestyles is like today where we take calls where y'all basically control the content. You know what I mean? That's what I call a freestyle. Y'all control the content, meaning whatever y'all talk about, I talk about. So, man, I just appreciate West Coast, everything you do, bro. I really do. Malik Jefferson, bro. I was asking you about Malik Jefferson. Did you see him do anything today?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Nobody really popped off the screen today. Outside of the receiver that I said.
Okay, I'll finish what I'm saying then. But I do appreciate you, bro, for just putting the work in.
I did hear this though. I heard Michael Gallup very, very genuinely say that he was not playing Week 1. I know it's already been reported, but he said it he said it very confidently. And honestly, I think Michael Gallup knows when he's gonna play. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it is. I mean, unless you want to get into that, that's a whole nother shameful story. It's a shameful story of what we've been taken through with that, and it's and I know if we get started on that, we'll go another 30 minutes. So I'm gonna just cease.
Yeah, we'll get on that. Man, we'll get on that tomorrow night.
Yeah, we'll get on that tomorrow, man. But I appreciate your eyes, big dog.
Yes, sir. And Henny, man, let them know what your next article that you're working on, man.
Yeah, man, I'm doing another volume of Managing Expectations. I know a bunch of folks have been asking about the boy from the USFL, so I'm gonna do a Managing Expectations on that. Even though,
you go ahead and reference it. Go ahead and it's a very short article, I could tell.
It's gonna be a very short article because I just need folks to understand, like everybody that signs to the Dallas Cowboys is not a future Hall of Famer. I know that what people think every time they hear these names and all this hype, the hype train gets behind them. But I like doing the Managing Expectation series because I already had one on Jalen Tolbert and I had one on James Washington, and since we've been focusing on our receiver, we might as well do one on Cavante. So that's the next one up.
Absolutely, man. Hey, I love reading your writings, man, because a lot of these writers, when they be writing, they just be like boring, bro. But you are a very flavorful writer, man. You're straight to the point. You always have good articles and stuff like that. And he's with his YouTube. He's about to start doing some content too for the folks who don't like reading. You feel me? So if you don't like reading, you're gonna be good. And we're gonna talk about Turpin tomorrow too, because I think that's an important conversation. A lot of people are making a big deal about him, but I don't know how him making it in this wide receiver room, and I don't know if they keep a guy just to do punts.
Yeah, man, I was dead honest on him today, bro. When I was talking to Law, I was just being honest, and I said, bro, how do we really truly judge his tape? You know what I'm saying? You really can't. So it's like, I would be the first to say, I don't know.
Exactly. That's what I said.
If he ball out, I'm gonna be like, shocking to me.
And that's why I said that I didn't want to I made it. I posted saying the Cowboys posted it, but I understand. I feel like sometimes we'll give guys a little bit too much credit, and I'm not saying that he shouldn't have credit, because listen, man, you just used a fake league to get an opportunity in a real league. That's pretty commendable. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so I do commend you on that.
You did your thing. You won the crowd.
You won the crowd. You did win the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just trying to see how they even.
But he's he's small, bro. He's small, bro.
Yeah, I'm on some wait and see.
Put he's small, man.
Put them pass on. Let's see you with that ball in your hands.
You know what I'm saying? And if he do play, he's gonna be a slot for the Cowboys.
Yeah, and if you ball out, I'm cool with it.
But I'm gonna tell you this: that the mold of what he is, I haven't seen those guys make it on our team.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
trying to think of anybody 155.
Like the corners are bigger than him. All the corners are bigger than him.
Every corner.
Anybody 155?
Jordan Lewis, our smallest corner. I know he's bigger than him.
So that's why I'm saying.
Do you know anybody in the last 20 years 155?
Yeah, he's small.
So that's why I said, we basically said. So
what's the 40 time? What's the 40 time? What's
we gonna be the 4.3? He fast.
4.31.
So that's why
he's real fast. But I'm just saying, I mean, first ever. I mean, Will McClay, you got the Mars.
And I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna tell you this.
Me eat crow before,
and I'm gonna tell you this right here. And I'm gonna end it with this. A lot of people try to say to Tyreek Hill, bro. Tyreek Hill is not a little dude. He's a little dude, but that dude is like, look at Tyreek Hill's neck, bro. Yeah. Like he's built like a little big dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he not just a little dude. Like he's a solid little dude. He a Frenchie.
Yeah. That's explosive. Yeah, he explosive and he can take a tap.
Yeah.
He can take a hit.
Even if you look at a similar comparable when like Darren Sproles, he was even bigger than that. He was almost 200 pounds.
Yeah, so I mean, I got faith.
Yeah. I feel like, I'm going to be honest with you guys, like I feel like, you know how I told you guys, and I hate it when we do this because we supposed to be up out of here, but I feel like I'm praying that he is not our Malik Hooker from last year. Because I feel like y'all been asking,
let's talk about it. We need
a wide receiver. We need a wide receiver. We need a wide receiver. And then guess what? This dude, let me tell you, this dude had an interview with like 5 reporters today.
Dog, I saw it. I called him Dak Part 2.
Bro, I'm like, what is going on?
And then, bro, I went and looked at the drills they was hyping him on. Who he looking so explosive?
I'm like,
looking so explosive. Bro, I went line by line. I looked at each drill. I was like, bro, he is not standing out from anybody.
Yeah, I'm like, bro.
Like, he good, though. He looked good, but Dennis Houston looked just as good. I'm being honest. Tolbert looked just as good, bro. Like, I wasn't over there like, oh, he's separating. Oh, like I was like,
and when you that small, man, you're gonna have to get a lot of separation.
Yeah,
man.
You got to get a lot of separation. Because I went against little dudes that was unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? And you can see it. But we'll see. That's all I'm gonna say is.
That's why I said the wide receiver room.
Ain't drinking no
listen to me,
Kool-Aid.
the wide receiving room. He is the only person with that build. So I don't know if that is good thing or bad thing. You know what I'm saying? He's the only person with that build.
And see, and then we get. Can I be all the way honest?
Mm-hmm.
We get excited over stuff that ain't really shit.
That's why I said I wasn't gonna make no video.
Like y'all remember Jerry Jeudy? Everybody loved Jerry Jeudy because of that one little stick he used to do. Mm-hmm. That one little stop step he used to do. Ooh, he can, ooh. And then they just ignored Justin Jefferson, who had way more touchdowns, way more stats, played in way bigger games, beat them boys head up. It was a big game. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, people get hype over electric stuff versus what's really sound. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, let's just wait, bro. Because, see, them pads got to come on. And it was 20 mics in his face today. I'm like, we go see, dog. Because, see, you know why I ain't really believe in the hype? Because I saw this with Switzer. Y'all remember they was doing this with Switzer?
Oh, Barry Switzer, I remember that.
No, yeah, they was. I'm talking about the
Ryan
receiver.
Switzer.
Yeah, Ryan Switzer.
Oh, okay.
Or they made Ryan Switzer sound like he was Jerry Rice mixed with Moss.
Yeah,
These same reporters.
He just retired.
But you got to keep in mind, these are reporters. These are usually people not with football background.
Yeah, because think about that. That's the
making
story.
These eye judgments.
It's a story. Because I'm thinking to myself, if I'm a reporter, why would I want to talk to CeeDee Lamb? I would want to talk to CeeDee. I would want to talk to CeeDee Lamb over him. But why did he have the reporters and not CeeDee Lamb? Because he's the story. Because he's the story. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you should not be selling me a receiver story. You should be selling me a freaking receiver, bruh.
Right. And see, when you said Malik Hooker, bro, that was so real because it's so much like Malik Hooker. They took a small whiff of that receiver core as a group, just like they took a whiff of that safety room as a group and said, hey, take the chance. Go and get Malik in here.
Exactly. Well, yo, man, it's been a great night. It's been a great show, man. We're going to do this again, man. I'm going to let y'all, we're going to schedule and we're going to get it up, man. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. Shout out to everybody that's rocking in the comment, man. Everybody who sent a super chat, you a real-ass Cowboy fan. Everybody that sent stars, you a real-ass Cowboy fan. And everybody who went and liked and subscribed, you a real-ass Cowboy fan. Shout out to all the content creators who also who stepped in and watched. Shout out to my boy Law Nation. I saw you. Shout out to 1977. I saw you over there. Shout out to the Bishop, man. Appreciate you guys. And shout out to all the sponsors, man, who help keep the lights on. Other than Matt, you already know what it is, man. Never look down because stars up. My boy Neil said he's 5'9", 155. I'm sorry, man. The NFL ain't progressed that much. The NFL ain't progressed that much.
Let's wait and see. I'm gonna give him a chance. I'll give him at least a chance, but goddamn.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
First in history, dog.
Not likely.
Hey, you guys already know what it is. We are the three amigos of Cowboy Sports.